Well, sometimes dreams come true. Delta City. For our children.
Unofficial crime boss of old Detroit.
Hook's on the run in old Detroit.
I'm afraid I can't comment on Delta City. That's not my division, but I will tell you this. Delta City.
And we're off. Okay.
And we're on.
We're looking good.
No,
Looking good.
no case on the phone. It's bold.
I know, it's actually really bold.
Risky game.
I started it a week ago.
Isn't that supposed to be a Delta City resolution to
Keep it
protect
safe.
your phone?
Resolution? We're in March.
We're in
It's not New Year's.
April.
Oh, wait,
This
is
is
it
April.
April?
We're
It
We're
is
in April.
April Fool.
Catch up with you guys.
I got
Yeah, we're in
him.
April now.
Got ya.
This is April. Got him once a month podcast. Here we go. Ready?
Should we start the mimic game?
Yes.
I mean, yeah, come on. Who are we?
Who are?
This is the Delta City.
Yeah, this is the Delta
mock-
City, dude.
forgot.
Well, that's actually what I was thinking what the name should be. I was thinking the mocking game, kind of like the Mockingjay.
Yeah.
Mocking.
Yeah,
Maybe the
we do
mocking
do it
game.
in a
What's
mocking way.
Mockingjay?
Yeah, mocking.
Oh, just like the
We usually
bird.
start out
yeah,
with a
like
mocking
bird
game.
Mockingjay.
The mocking game is, I don't know, it's a classic.
Oh,
It's
no.
a high school classic.
Yeah.
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 No, we're
I
good.
don't know if that will stick. We'll see.
I like it.
Start
Though.
it off.
It's got to be good phrases.
Let's do it.
Let's, I don't want to start. Somebody else start.
I got one.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, Sean.
Yes.
Say raindrops on roses and whiskers on kittens.
Raindrops on roses and whispers on kittens.
It's whiskers, but raindrops on roses, but whiskers on kittens.
I'll go. Raindrops on roses and whiskers on kittens.
Raindrops on roses and whiskers on kittens.
Raindrops on roses, whiskers on kittens.
Raindrops on roses and whiskers on kittens.
Pretty accurate. All
I
right.
got one. Sean. Keebler.
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 That was good.
Ross. Poopery.
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 The breath. Oh. Poopery.
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 Nice.
Thanks.
Okay, Sean. Flat clown shoes.
Flat clown shoes.
Flat clown shoes?
Gown.
That's what I heard.
Flat clown shoes.
Flat clown shoes.
Flat clown shoes.
Flat clown shoes. Where the emphasis is.
And welcome
good.
back to episode 11 of the Delta City Podcast.
Podcast.
Yes,
here we
we're
go.
back.
And we're back, baby.
Wow.
We're
I'm
back
happy
at
to
the
be
Feels
back.
White
good to
State.
be back.
It's nice weather out.
It is
We got the
beautiful.
sunshine in here.
Natural light. We don't need any of the lights.
We're
so
back
here we
at
go.
Whitus's house.
Yeah.
Yep.
We got the sacrifice behind us, the freaking Mordecai.
Yeah, we just had the
God.
solar
Sacrifice.
eclipse.
I don't wanna-
earlier
This
this
is
week.
not a regular show. We'll
If it-
say that.
In case you missed the solar eclipse.
We had to make
The
a couple
light.
sacrifices.
That was cool. I mean, I didn't get to see. I got to see like the the tiny crescent of it because I didn't feel like driving to Ohio and all the traffic.
Yeah, we didn't get like total darkness here in Michigan.
But work gave us like glasses and stuff, which was pretty
Oh,
cool.
That's awesome.
So many people left from work to go to Southern Illinois to go see it or whatever. Go check it out.
Totality.
Yeah, the
Or in Ohio
totality.
too, right? Was there a spot
Yeah,
in
Ohio, I think there
But it
was.
still got pretty dark. Like I was down in Detroit when it was happening.
It was like
I was just in my work parking lot, and it was pretty.
It was weird. Like,
But it wasn't like
No, it wasn't like
daytime, but
it wasn't
dark.
darkness
Yeah.
like down in Ohio.
it was weird. It was like a dream state to me.
Yeah.
Like,
Yes.
it felt
Yeah.
so
Like,
weird. I felt so
unnatural.
odd.
Very
Yeah.
unnatural. All the
'Cause
birds were freaking
the
out.
birds like just quiet down,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and everything. So it's so cool. Yeah, I don't know. It's
Like leading up to it, the birds were like going crazy. At least at the property, at the apartment complex I was at. It's just birds going crazy, and then they kind of just stopped, and it was like
What do you
just a
mean crazy?
moment, like a weird moment. And yeah, it was like orange out. It wasn't. It was like kind of got the like
It
you
was
say
like
like
purpley
apocalypse.
too.
the
like
shadows.
lilac.
That's what I like. I had the shadows from the trees on my. I was sitting in my back deck. I was working from home, and yeah, just like the shadows. My dogs were getting off in like the trees. Like they were just like long. It was so cool. Like that was cool to see. Like that's how I could tell it was like dark. But I didn't have any glasses, so I couldn't like look.
The dogs were getting
Yeah.
off.
I didn't have glasses either, but I looked at it.
I didn't
for a
get any
second.
glasses, but thankfully there were a bunch of coworkers in the parking lot with me, and
nice.
they just let me use theirs.
Yeah,
I tried to make like a shitty little homemade viewer, and I actually did
Poke
get
a hole
like
through the
an
paper.
image
Now all
of
he
the
sees
sun
is
and
a
the
black
eclipse on
spot
there.
in his vision.
I
But
got a
no, I mean I
weird
didn't even like
pinkish-
you have your back turned to it when you try to use those because you try to get an image of the sun to shine through a little pinhole and
creates
through
a
some
shadow,
cardboard
yeah.
so that it shines the image of the moon over the sun, so you could see it moving almost. But it's
kinda
not
like
as
you're
cool
not
as looking
looking
at it with
directly.
glasses.
Right. Yeah.
But it's a safe way. I mean, yeah. That's the only thing. It's like, yeah, just be safe about it. Don't.
No,
like,
they're saying in Ohio or Illinois or whatever, some coworkers went down and it got dark, like real dark, the totality. And one of the dudes said the owls were hooing.
nice.
They were coming
Yeah,
out.
they're
Ooh,
like,
it's
oh,
time to
it's
eat.
nighttime.
Time to
Yeah,
eat.
time to eat.
But at the same time, I did it for like a second, like right at 3:15 or whatever it was supposed to be. It was cool, but it was also just like I looked at it and was just like, cool.
Yeah. So from
Going
what
on my day.
I
like people traveling, they got to see the whole craziness of it,
Yeah,
But like
people-
at the same time, it's just like cool.
from what I've read online, looking at the sun during the total eclipse is not, or during a solar eclipse is not any more dangerous than looking at the sun during like a normal day.
I heard that too.
It's just
Just don't
it's
stare at it. Like,
easier to stare at it during a solar eclipse because it doesn't feel like it's hurting your eyes as much, but you're still getting the radiation in your eyes.
I know people act like if you look at it for 3 seconds long that you're gonna go
But
blind.
I mean, like you can like glance up on the normal sun like quickly, like just like take a
Exactly.
look, and
I
that's
did
not
it because
going
I
to
was
hurt your
scared
eyes.
of everyone else telling
but
me
like-
not to.
But when the solar eclipse is happening, it's easier to stare at it because
Yeah.
it's being
Yes.
blocked, but
You're
it's
not-
still
you
doing
can't tell.
damage. Just even though it's not physically hurting your eyes, like
Right.
you feel the pain.
Yeah.
The radiation is
It's still there.
doing the damage.
feel the burn.
even though you don't feel,
Feel
it.
the burn.
I have an interesting like little solar eclipse fact that I just thought was goofy and funny. The solar eclipse will cost America almost $700 million
saw that
in
too.
lost productivity. U.S. employers will see at least $694 million in missing output,
Oh, they put
while
the
workers
numbers
gaze
together.
at nearly 2.5-minute eclipse on Monday. NBCnews.com.
They were pissed.
Yeah, I know. I'm just like those.
But it is funny people were taking off work and traveling for it, which is
Yeah.
great. I mean, it is it's a phenomenon,
Yeah,
which
I
is
mean,
Like
cool.
once
like,
in like 40 years or something.
Yeah,
I don't know.
I
it's
think
more than
we're-
life.
No,
It's
there's more.
space, It's more than.
There's more, but like having totality over
Having that
us, over
totality,
like
yeah.
middle America.
I
like
think
that,
I
like-
saw that Michigan
That's
should get
rarely
another one in 2044.
I think I saw that too. But yeah, like Ross was saying,
Like
it's
we
like
should be in the path of another one. I'm not positive about that, but
Like 97 won the ticket. The guy was just ranting about how stupid it was. People were
Who,
like,
Mike.
I think so. Yeah, he
Yeah.
just ranting about how stupid it was. Like people going and taking off work and all. But at the same time, it's like it's bigger than it's like in space. It's,
Yeah,
it's like-
exactly. It's an
phenomenon.
event,
It's
and yeah, people
natural.
I guess there's like different types of solar eclipses, and the reason why this was a cool one because it's at the distance. The moon is at the distance where it perfectly covers the sun, versus where sometimes the moon will travel in front of the sun, and it won't be perfectly obscuring the sun. It will just be
Yeah.
partially, and
Well, and that's
Yeah,
what.
it
Yeah,
just depends where you're at. Where you're
right,
at,
and where you're at too.
But this one they
it
said
depends how far away the moon is from the Earth,
Yeah, right.
and
That
how
makes
far
sense.
away we are from
Yeah.
the sun at the time, because
Right.
that's all that how it lines up to create
Actually
the effect
covering
of
the
it to
sun.
actually perfectly line up.
Yeah. No, it's it. So yeah, exactly. Like
Eclipse
putting
event.
that, it's pretty.
And if you
rare
missed the
event.
whole eclipse and we're not alive, I mean, not alive, but not like
Living under a rock.
Yeah,
Living under a
rock. That's what I meant. I've got the
Living under a rock, didn't hear about
And
it.
here's a
You're
picture
dead.
right here.
If you're dead,
If you're dead,
If you're dead, check it out.
I meant, you know what I meant.
Yeah,
Through the ether.
Because he knew what I meant.
yeah.
that's so funny.
Dude, so how's everyone feeling here at the Delta City?
I'm feeling great.
Great.
I've
Yeah.
been waiting to record this podcast.
I know.
Yeah.
I've been wanting to
It's so much
do
fun.
this.
Missing you guys. Been
Yeah.
missing talking about
Missing-
bullshit and
Yep.
And
Topics.
we got some fun, like interesting, good like
Dude.
content coming out. Chris has a new little
Oh, yeah.
intro
You
for
heard
us.
it?
Yeah, you heard it
You
this
heard it,
episode.
So
Yeah.
ours got taken down. We got off a
let's talk about
royalty-free site, but I think someone might have bought it.
It was good for our
think
first
someone-
8 episodes.
You think someone bought it? Bought the
I think
rights to
I
someone-
it?
don't know how it happened, but
Probably something that
we
happened.
used it for the first 8 episodes and had no problem with any
It's
copyright.
okay. The camera's dimming. We can just do that every time.
But then-
We'll take turns.
The episode 9 and episode 10 had copyright issues because of the the intro and outro song.
and that's no good.
Yeah,
No.
we don't want.
We
that.
don't want that. So
We don't want. Wait, so is the video still up?
yeah, I mean it's not like it's. I think the way that works is we
flag
just can never make money off those videos.
Oh, demonetized.
Yeah.
We got
Um,
demonetized.
So, but our
We'll
host
make money on
Chris,
the other ones.
co-host Chris, made a wonderful
Thank you.
intro and outro song, and
Yeah, all homemade.
It is.
Yeah.
So no one can steal it.
yep,
That's ours. It's ours.
It's ours. And
Yeah.
we can get make money from
except
it
for the
now.
quotes,
Yeah.
Who's ever
except for the quotes.
one of our
Oh, yeah.
viewers, one of
That was
our
all
viewers
me.
is trying to.
Yeah.
I didn't realize.
I swear, I'm like paranoid. I think it's one of our viewers, salty about us having the Delta City.
Somebody out there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
somebody
I don't
out
know,
there.
like
This
copyright.
is the
think
ska
it's
guy.
27
It's the
subscribers.
ska
A lot of that
music.
copyright
AI.
stuff is super automatic, and they
It's
send
AI.
YouTube will just send it through, and they'll catch that stuff
That's crazy.
just
actually.
through
Yeah.
yeah.
Dude, I
All
got
the
something
technology
that
can-
I.
yeah.
They're
Capture
watching
that.
us, dude. Over there trying to steal. We barely began, and they're already trying to
lit.
flag our shits.
Let's go.
Dude, how sweet is this? I just found out about this today. It's loading up to here on my phone.
Waiting.
Ready?
Oh.
Take a break from adulting at the biggest, most awesome inflatable theme park ever to exist. We're inviting you to join us and spend some quality time and friends in our action-packed wonderland of inflatable adventure. Challenge yourself on America's biggest inflatable obstacle course, dive into a deep Octoblast adventure, relive your childhood on the world's biggest bounce house, chill out in the ball pit of weirdness and wonderful airspace, or competitive on the brand
Ball
new
pit of
Sports Slam.
weirdness.
So
The
this
fuck?
is like a world
Pause.
record
Pause.
like adult bounce house
Like
theme
obstacle
park.
course in Detroit, right?
And like I'll put up the map for it all, but it looks crazy.
Where's this at?
in Detroit, right?
It's coming to Detroit. They like tour, and there's one. It's not actually in Detroit. It's in Fraser, Michigan.
Okay.
But it's like May 18th through the 20th or 26th or something like that. But I want to go so
Yeah,
bad. Like I'm gonna go. And then my
Wow.
dad's birthday is on the May 19th. I said it to him. I was like, I know what we're doing for Pop's birthday, and he's like, "Are you trying to kill me?" Like,
Break my back.
but it looks amazing. I'll send you guys the link
Yeah,
so you
send
can
us-
see the videos and stuff. But it looks so fun. There's like competitions you can do. There's
You said this
sports
is like a
stuff.
touring,
Oh, wow.
There's like fighting stuff.
like a touring
They
thing.
like tour, yeah. They
Okay.
bring it's like the largest world record bounce
Wow,
house
okay.
for adults, and it looks really fun. And it's
Might
coming
have to
here,
be a
and
little-
I can't wait.
Delta City field trip, maybe.
That would be fun.
If we were just
get
out there.
some footage of that.
We're just out there like with our
Yeah.
their mics and
Content
shit, like,
boys out there.
content boys doing content.
Also,
boys.
I had to share because I thought you guys would think it'd be fun.
I also
that sounds
I
fun,
want to
yeah.
bring up another Delta City event coming up soon is
Yes.
the NFL draft
Oh, you
being
guys going?
hosted in Detroit.
Are you
Yeah.
going? Somebody took off work at
think
work.
I'm going.
dude.
I
I'm
I
gonna
might
try to go.
try to go Saturday.
How much
Isn't
are
it
tickets?
Thursday?
I'd be
It's
down for
Thursday,
going with
Friday,
you guys.
Saturday.
You have to buy
Okay.
tickets,
No,
right?
it's free.
No, you could you have
just
to
have to
RSVP.
register.
Oh, really?
Go,
But
I'll
it's
send
free.
you the link.
Yeah,
Yeah, you
It's
should.
free to register, but
Damn.
How about that sign in
Oh my
Detroit?
gosh,
that
yeah.
is
I
people are
haven't seen
memeing
it. Have
hard.
you guys seen it?
I haven't
I've
seen it
seen
in
it.
person.
I've seen
seen
it, but
in
I've seen
person.
videos. People like just
Same.
I've
say,
seen
"Fuck,
videos
this
of
will-
they're
this will-
like right
this is
They're
gonna-
roasting it.
They're like
Yeah.
right. They're standing on it, and they're like,
Yeah.
"Oh,
Someone made a rap
shit."
video on it already.
Really?
Yeah, someone was like talking shit. I don't know. They're, like,
Baby Smooth.
they're calling it like the Wish, like
Yeah,
the sign from
It's
Wish.
like Detroit wanted to
Timu.
give them their own Hollywood
Yeah,
sign.
Baby
Baby J. What's his name? Baby Tron.
Baby Tron. Yeah,
You know
Baby
he
Tron's
did.
up there. Yeah, exactly.
So I saw something. It was like, this is going to be on the freeway tonight. Like, just sprawled out on the middle of it.
It's
Just
so
a few bolts.
disappointing.
Oh, you mean like those letters
nothing
are on the
there.
Yeah,
freeway?
letters.
It
People
seems
are
so
just gonna- I hope they knock
half-assed.
it down.
I
And,
think
like,
I think it's just yeah. It's, like,
it's just something they put up for the draft, I bet. Just
So
to,
basically, if you don't know what we're talking about, it's a Detroit
We'll put up a
sign.
picture
It's
of it.
basically the Hollywood sign
but it's on the
not
middle of the
ba-
in the
freeway.
middle of the freeway. This is Detroit.
Hollywood sign, yeah.
Oh yeah, it's them
it-
attempting to make a Hollywood sign.
Where is it on 94 or 75?
It's on 94.
Yeah.
It's on 94.
Not I-94. Yep. Because it's like for people that
On
are
the
coming
side
in.
of the,
Most
like,
people
the
come in to
median.
Michigan, like if you're coming from the airport or like
Oh.
yeah, you're coming
Yeah,
in
yeah,
from
yeah,
the
yeah.
That makes
I-94.
sense.
So that's the whole reason for it. But yeah, man, like we are like Detroit. We are like the manufacturing like city. Like
No, it is
Right.
cool.
like
I
bro,
like,
we should build something like build the letters like with stone or something. Bro.
Yeah,
Come
I don't know.
on,
I
like,
wasn't
oh,
a
yeah.
huge fan of the colors they picked
and the
either.
colors, like it's.
I only
like-
seen
like
videos.
I would have
blue
liked
or
it more
something.
like, I don't know, just
like a blue, like a midnight blue or something, instead of like that teal, like weird.
yeah.
Is it teal? I've only seen the back of it.
Yeah, it's like
I
kinda like
haven't
a
really
baby
seen a good
blue.
Yeah, it's a
picture of it.
baby
I haven't
teal
seen it.
bluish.
Yeah.
It's
Okay.
weird.
That's
No, and I'm hoping the Detroit Zoo does a lot better
Yeah,
job
we'll
with
talk
their
about that.
design.
yeah.
That's
Still
been
blank.
out-
I
'cause
still
that's
haven't
still been
noticed.
blank.
What
Still
episode did we talk about
We talked
that?
about that
Like
Like
on
in episode 3 or 4.
Yeah.
I drive by it
Like
all
last
the time.
summer.
Still, I still never noticed the
'Cause they have
tower.
nothing.
They were talking
Okay.
about stripping it down last summer. They finally did, like before summer ended.
Right.
And
Yep.
there's still, I think, there's a lot of design people that are like, they present what they
okay.
want, and people got to agree
Well, you
on it.
think
That's
they would
interesting. Okay.
pick out the design before they take the old design down.
Right.
Right.
Yeah.
Thank
Right.
you,
So it's
David.
not just
Yeah.
an empty white blank.
like,
It
We're
looks
getting
ugly.
old to where that
Yeah.
stuff
What's-
annoys
Well,
us.
I don't know.
Why is it
We grew up.
blank
We
up
grew
there?
We're
up
getting
with
old, yeah.
Detroit zoos. It's always
We
been like
did.
that for our lives.
talking about
Yeah,
the
it's always
Detroit-
been colorful, like
yeah, with
cool.
all the
That
animals.
like
sunset,
purple.
like yeah, that.
Wasn't it
Well,
like
it's got an
purplish?
elephant on it. That's probably why they had it.
And like the zoo,
Wanted to change it
zoo
up.
water
all the
tower was
elephants?
always like
There's no elephants.
a
at the zoo.
beacon for me to know, like, oh, I'm almost home. I'm almost
Yeah,
back to
it's a,
Ferndale.
that
Like when I'm
beacon or
coming back from a
landmark.
trip.
Did we
Like
have-
as a little kid, I
Yeah,
see.
same.
Oh, I see the zoo tower. I know I'm almost
We're almost
home.
home. Yeah,
Yeah, me
same.
too.
I almost went to the zoo today.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you did. Yeah,
Oh, I
Same
didn't.
here.
I forgot why we didn't end up going. I think
The zoo's awesome now.
I love
my
it.
girlfriend's
Yeah.
mom has like passes.
Yeah, the pass.
Oh,
She,
It's
so
the
she has
best
to
thing.
be there to get us in, and it didn't work out. But
No, that's.
I want to go to the zoo soon. You said there's rhinos. Did they always have rhinos?
Yeah,
Yeah, I
so where
think
the
so.
elephants
Had
were,
it for a
they used to
while.
have elephants a long time ago. Then they
The
they
one passed
relocated
away,
them to
right?
like the San Diego.
But this
Zoo
is
or
like
something.
a while ago, though.
That was a while.
Yeah.
It was like
Yeah.
6-7 years ago.
Yeah.
and even
Maybe
probably
even
longer
more
than
for
10
that.
years
I
ago.
think like 12. Yeah.
Yeah, so they relocated them, and in that same habitat now there's the rhinos, the white rhinos.
I
or
haven't
whatever.
been in like
And
10
They're
years.
awesome. I
Sean
love
and
the
I
rhinos.
spent the night at the zoo,
Yeah.
On
That
top
was
of this,
super
you
cool.
did.
Yeah.
Like
Mhm.
there's this. Yeah.
and they took
so-
us out at night and let us check out the exhibits for like the lions and.
Oh,
See
you're
them
allowed
while
to.
Yeah. It was
I
like a
wanted.
camp.
I actually. I'm glad you brought that
hid in
up
the
because I wanted to bring.
bathrooms
That,
I tried to make
no, I wanted to bring that up because that was such a cool experience. I hope they still do that. It was like a camp, an overnight camp, just like one day.
As kids.
Yeah, and they
Yeah,
just had to
kids.
sleep in the the simulator building.
Yeah, the movie building.
Yeah.
I forget. There's
Theater.
probably called like it's probably used for
It's
a
a
bunch
building.
of other. It's
Wait,
like,
is it the art?
it's like their office building that
is
they.
it the gallery on the one side?
Yeah, they have art
or
in
is
there.
it the on the opposite side where they put the like the Christmas lights? Is it on that side?
It's kind of. It's like right when you first step in. It's that first big building when we first get into the zoo,
like
like
past-
by the penguins exhibit almost.
yeah,
like
past the
it.
butterfly house.
Yeah, past the butterfly house.
Before it like
No,
On the
spreads
left
out
side.
into
On
the,
the
the
right
two
side.
lanes.
On the right.
if you're walking into the zoo, it's on the right side. Like if you're walking, yeah.
I can't even remember the zoo. Like I
We
said, I
should
haven't
go.
been
But
there
it's
in
the
so
biggest
long.
building you see. Like
Yeah.
at first.
If you've ever been on one of those simulator rides,
Yeah, the
then
simulator,
that's where they
like,
have
movies.
them.
I think
What?
it's by the reptile house, and it's
Yes,
right.
yeah.
Yep, to
Mhm.
the left side.
Yeah, we're talking about the same. thing.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, it's the big.
So they had to sleep in there, like at night. But then, like before we went to bed, like it was the evening, you know, and it was cool because, like, yeah, most of like the lions and tigers were all out, like, and you know,
'Cause that's when they're more active.
Yeah, and so it was
At
really
night?
cool.
They're active at night. You're saying?
Yeah.
Yeah,
they
yeah,
start
because that's when
roaring.
lions go out to.
Right, because they're always sleeping.
sleeping
in
during the
sun,
day.
and they
Yeah.
like the sun because they're big cats.
Mhm.
Yeah.
They're
Yeah.
lazy during the
Yeah.
day.
Lazy. But yeah, they were roaring, and like we saw like monkeys were like going around the swinging still.
Yeah.
Last time we went, they have tigers, right? So
I think,
that
yeah.
it's a new tiger exhibit.
They
Have you
do.
have you seen it?
No.
It's so
No.
crazy. You're like, I mean, they're right there. through like this little there's a little viewing area or whatever,
Oh, wait,
and they have
maybe
them
I
like
have.
laying in the.
It's in
laying
that
in the
newer
grass.
area
Yeah,
with the
in the back,
koalas
kind of.
too.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
the red penguin exhibit, the red penguin climbing thing. The red penguin thing was closed last time.
Red
Yeah, the
penguin?
red panda. Yeah,
Yeah.
dude,
a
I think
red
it's so
penguin?
cool. Yeah,
It's
it's
a
a
red penguin.
red panda.
Oh, panda,
Yeah, red
okay.
panda.
I was like, damn.
Not a
Club
club
Just leaving
penguin.
the penguins outside.
I was thinking about Club
They're
Penguin.
always hanging in the trees, so they built like this like wooden bridge to like go on.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you can like walk over and like
Be
watch the
right.
red panda like in the tree.
Yeah.
Super
I always
cool.
liked the
I love
prairie
that.
dog exhibit.
Me too. I love that as a kid.
Sticking
I
your
love
head
it.
through the
Yeah,
glass?
sticking your head through the
That
little...
is closed now.
Yeah, I
It
think
is.
it is.
There's
no
yeah.
prairie
You think about how dirty
But-
that was.
Yeah,
like,
a bunch of kids
Who
crawling
cares? It
through.
was fun.
I know it was fun as a
There
kid.
were, yeah, it's fun as a kid. There's not prairie dogs in there anymore, but there was when we went. There was something burrowing in it, and I think it was a groundhog. It wasn't
cool.
because they took out the prairie dogs, but it's just funny.
Well, you know what too? Like I always
Nested in
trust the
there.
Detroit Zoo. They're a really good zoo. Like in like
in terms of the
in terms-
zoological.
Yeah,
side,
exactly. Yeah, so they're awesome.
We're still
Yeah.
there. So the,
Yeah, we're recording off the laptop,
wanna-
so just dimming. We'll make sure it doesn't stop recording.
Yeah.
I don't want to have that happen again.
gotta use what we have,
Go to
Oh,
your,
it did
you could go
happen,
to your
didn't it?
display
One of our
settings.
episodes is just
Yeah, one of our-
audio, isn't it?
Yeah, we just
Eh,
had the audio. We don't
Yeah,
want that.
it's happened a
Sorry.
few times.
Sorry about that.
We're still figuring it out on episode 11.
you know what's a cool zoo is the Toledo Zoo too.
I've heard.
My
Yeah.
family
I
went
heard
down
that's a good one.
recently, and they got orangutans.
I
They got
forgot that
Komodo
there's a zoo
dragons.
over there.
That's probably the closest like major zoo to us.
To us, besides.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Right.
We live 5 minutes from the zoo right
No,
now.
exactly.
yeah.
Yeah, we got a great zoo.
We got
I wasn't. Yeah.
No,
No,
yeah,
no.
I was
No,
just
we
telling
should
you.
do.
There's
We should do a
Saturday.
Delta City. We should do a Delta City at the zoo. Like
That'd
this
be
summer.
fun. Yeah.
That'd be fun.
That'd be cool.
Yeah, I'd be down for that.
We need live leaders. It'd be cool to get some packs or whatever.
Yeah, the packs. I know.
Do a traveling podcast.
I know it's a
We'll
little
see.
early. We're gonna have a couple more episodes by then, but we're gonna be in up north July again, so we're gonna have another up
Yeah.
north
Yeah.
episode.
So hopefully we can get video for that one.
Yeah,
We will.
We know
Yeah.
how to do it now.
Oh, we didn't do that, did we?
No, we didn't have
tried.
video for the up
Yeah.
north.
We
We did
all-
have
know
the
how to do it.
we're
the
tripping.
montage video that we posted on Insta showing it off.
We did.
Nice.
No, we know how to do it. We're gonna be second time. We'll just keep getting better.
It's
every
gonna be
year.
nice scenery. David's cabins are
it's
nice.
beautiful.
Right off
Lake Huron in the
the
background.
lake.
It's beautiful.
Or it's a lake.
The,
Lake,
the,
yeah.
the lakes
sea.
in Michigan. We're in Michigan, and
Yeah,
like
we
just
so
the
love
lakes are. It's like the,
The
ocean.
7 seas of
Yeah,
Michigan.
the 7 Seas. Yeah, man.
7 seas in Michigan. 5.
Yeah, we're so lucky,
5
man.
seas.
6.
5 Great Lakes.
Homes?
5 homes.
Mhm.
Yeah, homes.
Huron,
H-O-M.
Ontario,
It's 5.
Michigan, Erie,
Huron.
Superior,
Huron,
Superior,
Ontario.
Ontario.
Erie.
Michigan,
Michigan.
Michigan.
Erie,
Superior's 5.
Superior. Mhm.
Good
Homes.
job.
Homes.
Do we want to do the card game? David's got a card game for.
Should we do?
Should we do
card-
that?
Do we have anything else?
Should we do-
Any other
We
Are
still
we
got
doing things out of
movie,
order?
We still got.
The
We do
still got
movie, then
music.
music, and then game.
But we could do game before movie. We could do game.
Yeah, it
I don't
doesn't
know.
matter.
What do you
Play the
guys
game
want to
now.
do?
Whatever you guys want.
I,
We could
I don't know.
we could do game first. If we
Yeah, let's do the game.
Yeah.
Bro,
gonna
this
play a
sounds really
game.
fun. What's it called?
So it's called Super Fight. So I'll read the back. This is a 100 card version of the viral card game Super Fight. No, that's not the instructions. This is just
It's like apples to apples, but you match them.
yeah. So you're given like a random setting,
An arena.
like
like
a
the White
arena,
House,
like
like a
like a
I'm
volcano
thinking of
or
it as
an
a video game
underwater
sense.
laboratory, and you're given 2 characters to fight it out, and the rest of the group is trying to
So each get a
Superman
weapon.
versus-
pick the winner.
a
Yeah,
Yeti.
each character is given
Get an
like a
item.
weapon or like a boost, and then the rest of the group is going to debate about who they think would win. And then I think it should be like a
Is it randomized?
2v2. No, I think we're going to hand like
Pick?
3 character cards and 3
Oh,
accessories
okay,
to
then we
each of
put them
us,
together.
and then we'll put the arena down,
Okay.
and then we'll do like 2v2, 2v2, and then the winners of both will
Little tournament?
have another round. Yeah, like a little
Tournament.
Cool.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, let's do
yeah.
it.
Okay.
That sounds
Let's
fun.
go.
Do you guys understand, audience members? Hopefully you do.
Do you understand, Sean?
You will.
You
No,
get it. We'll get it. We'll get it.
No.
help me out.
Oh. There's also these purple cards that are like detriments. So fighters cannot see or hear.
Oh, there's
Fighters
no more
are
cards?
jousting.
I'm out.
Fighters are bungee jumping next to each other. We don't have to use these. Fighters are riding giant, and then you can put extra characters in.
Maybe we use that for the final round.
Fighters are inside of giant robotic blanks. Gravity is reversed. Yeah, I don't have to read all of these off, but
We could do that like maybe the
so
final.
those are different from the accessory or weapon cards.
Okay.
Okay.
We could use those if you guys want. It just makes things
Maybe
a
for
little
the
bit more.
final round.
Yeah,
like
I think
Sean
that would be
said.
like interesting to spice it up for final round.
So I'll give us each 3, or how many guys you think we want? Like 3, 4?
Let's do
Let's
like
do 3. I think 3 is good enough.
yeah, 3 because you
Yeah.
got
The
to
winners can get another reshuffle if they want.
Yeah.
Okay.
Cool. Yeah.
All right.
All right, let's do it. Game time.
Game time.
Super
Game time.
fight.
Game time.
Do we want like sound for like game time and like
Oh,
movie
trust me,
time?
I got it all covered, Sean.
All right, bet.
Yeah, I was
No,
planning
yeah.
on that.
Little
No,
segments.
no worries.
Put a segment.
We're all gonna try. Yeah, we're all gonna try to learn. David's doing a great job editing. I think Chris is gonna.
Yeah, we're gonna take turns on the editing now. I felt bad. David's been doing it for the last 6 episodes.
Yeah, David's been holding fucking backs, dude.
Yeah.
Thank you. Here you go, Ross.
About
carrying
time.
Carrying the
team.
Delta City.
All right, I'll give
The mayor of Delta City.
3 weapons.
Thank you.
Can I tell what I got or no?
I don't know. It might be better to save for when it's your turn to fight. But I don't care. I mean, if you want to share what you got, you can.
I'll see if. Oh, but we got. I see.
And I guess if anyone has anything they really hate, I can give you a new one.
So okay.
These are
And then,
pretty
so
sweet.
we just build. We pick one.
Yeah. So,
Just,
I guess what should the pairings be? Should it just be me and Sean and Ross and Chris?
Yeah.
Make it easy.
Sure.
all right, dude. Let's go. We got
All
them.
right.
We got them.
Oh, sorry,
So-
it's me and you versus them.
Yeah.
No,
No,
it's,
no.
No,
So
it's like you guys.
Sean
versus
and I
each
will go
other.
first.
Oh.
And then you two will
Attorney. We're doing attorney.
You guys are like, yeah.
He said, let's go.
Let's
dude.
go. No, you
Sean
guys
and
are
I will
going
go up against each other
Never mind.
first,
Ready to kick
and
your
then you
ass.
two are gonna pick the winner.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I guess we could like plead our case if
Who wants to go first?
Yeah.
What team?
no, we'll go first if
Not team, but okay, you two go
Our-
first.
so. I'll shuffle these up a bit.
He said, "I'm going first. Oh, we'll go."
I'm fine. I've never played this. I'm excited.
Yeah, this looks sweet.
All right. So the setting or arena will be the slope of an erupting volcano.
Ooh.
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 And then should we play purple
That's
card
the,
too?
That's the arena.
you gotta be smart. You gotta,
No, I
you gotta
think
play
we're
on your
just
arena
doing
too.
the-
We'll save
Purple card for
the final.
championship,
Okay,
yeah.
we'll save the purple card for.
And then so wait, I just pick like one,
So pick one character
and then
and one weapon.
Cool.
Yep.
And we'll.
Exploding.
The slope.
of An erupting
I got-
volcano.
Okay.
I think I might have.
Tell me.
I know. Okay. See what we got. Wait, what is it again?
I got some good ones.
Slope of a volcano. Of an erupting
I'm just gonna go with the
volcano. That's
old. I think this
location.
is an old faithful. Hopefully,
Okay. Let's see. All right. I'll lay it down first. So my character is a poltergeist leading a team of trained velociraptors.
Ooh.
Poltergeist is like a.
That's smart. Dinosaurs are used to
Is that like
volcanoes.
It's a ghost.
Oh, okay.
Wait, what's a velociraptor? Do they fly?
No, they're like the
The little tiny.
The
The
little-
tiny ones that just eat everything?
yeah.
They're,
They're
like
not
really
tiny,
aggressive.
they're
not
like-
tiny.
Not tiny, but they're aggressive.
But
they're
Well,
like
in
the
Jurassic
size of
Park,
wolves.
They're tiny.
They're in
Yeah.
Jurassic
Yeah.
Park. They're
Well, in
like,
Jurassic Park, they're big. I'm sorry. They're in real life. They're like chickens size.
But they're trained velociraptors, so they'll listen to the
In like real life,
poltergeist.
they like
No,
to say
you're right,
like
yeah.
there's they're like little
Yeah,
lizard
Jurassic
bird
Park might have
things,
took some liberties as far
Yeah,
as
like-
making them look cooler
Make
than they
them look-
actually are.
right.
bigger and like.
All right.
like
Well,
a
here.
Explain poltergeist again.
Ghost.
Yeah,
Oh,
I really
really?
just know them from
Okay.
Harry
Oh.
Potter, I think. But I guess it's like a
There is
tricky
difference.
ghost.
Yeah.
It's like a sneaky ghost. Like
Ooh.
Sneaky.
That's
Peeves
smart for
was
the
a
volcano
pol-
that
Yeah,
can get
Peeves
burned.
was a poltergeist.
You
Remember
know that
Peeves
game
from
that
Harry
haunted
Potter?
that weird like scary game where you have to like go into an abandoned building and like you have to find what kind of ghost it is or whatever, and like it's either
what's
a
it
wraith
called?
or
Like,
a
s-
poltergeist or a
I
then
know
if
the
it's
game you're
the
talking
wraith, it's
about.
gonna fuck
It's like
you
a
up,
co-op, 4-person co-op game.
Yeah, it's like a
I don't know.
Ghost
Plasmophobia or
plasmophobia.
yeah.
Yeah. Plasmophobia.
Oh,
yeah,
shit,
yeah.
I've never heard of it.
yeah.
Oh, it looks fun.
My sister was all over.
All right,
it.
Sean. What are you?
Alright. I got Iron Giant,
That's a good one.
and he regrows body parts at will.
Ooh, like he doesn't.
Ooh.
Well, that's pretty crazy.
I
He doesn't
don't
regrow when
know.
he calls him back.
So-
when he gets-
honestly,
And we're on a slope of an erupting volcano.
I know. I think I'm
Ooh,
gonna
he made of
pick.
metal too.
I think I'm gonna
he
pick.
iron.
He could
Yeah.
melt.
I don't know.
Melt.
The poltergeist.
He can fly.
How
Though.
you need like the Ghostbusters to take care of him?
Yeah, that's the
I
thing.
mean, I
I'm-
think
So
he's
the
just
thing,
gonna outlist.
He won't burn. He can go through the volcano. I'm thinking of a ghost that can just like travel through walls. And,
Where the heat doesn't really
Rock.
bother.
Yeah,
him.
he doesn't.
and then the Velociraptors. I feel
I
like
think they're gonna
used
die
to
no matter what.
volcanoes.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Wait, no, they-
volcanoes and
That's
dinosaurs
what.
go together.
That's what fucked him
No,
up.
that's
Kind of
what messed
forgot
up.
Oh,
about
yeah,
the
you're right.
volcano.
Well, it wasn't a meteor, but
meteor.
they-
Okay,
I feel like
so-
it would be a never-ending fight between.
He can
like,
never
Iron
punch
Giant.
the ghost.
No, I think the
I don't
lava is gonna get the Iron Giant before it gets the poltergeist.
Well,
I
the
think
But Iron
the
Giant
poltergeist-
can fly.
The Iron Giant is
but
a,
he
is a
has to-
machine.
I don't know.
He's not
Can
going to be
he
affected.
flee? Would fleeing be?
So listen, I think it's going to be like a game of
That's a
Warzone or
tough one.
Fortnite, like a battle royale, to where the poltergeist can stay in the gas as long as they want, and the Iron Giant's finally going to be like can't breathe. And
Yeah.
die.
Or he's gonna
Iron
melt.
Giant
I
doesn't
mean-
have to breathe
But
though.
he doesn't
It just
have-
has
No, I
to.
know. I'm just saying. Not.
He's gonna melt.
I'm saying
Yeah.
as like a.
I think the lava will burn.
But
the
what
Iron
kind of
Giant
iron?
eventually.
Like, is that's the thing. I gotta look at Iron Giant because, like, his lore. 'cause
He's made of iron.
He is
and
made of
iron
just pure
can melt.
iron. Iron can melt.
So, like, you think a ghost, you know, would
But-
like haunt or like fuck up like a living thing, but he's not a living
But
thing.
he can
you know?
regrow.
He's like,
That's the thing.
But he
Anything that
can't
melts,
punch him or
he can
anything.
just
oh,
regrow.
he just regrow. That's,
That's the
true.
thing, though.
He's
That's what I
he's
was
like
thinking,
Wolverine.
like-
Oh yeah.
Someone hit the.
Yeah. So he's just like Wolverine. It's a never-ending. Like
I don't know. The
poltergeist
poltergeist.
can maybe. That's what I was thinking. The poltergeist can maybe like take control of the Iron Giant. Like if a
I think
poltergeist
it can only take.
I don't think he
can
can
a
possess
poltergeist
anything.
possess anything?
He can
Yeah.
possess
Living
things.
things.
I don't
That's
think
what
he
I
can
think
possess
too.
the Iron Giant.
Yeah, that's
Can't
how I
Right.
see it.
So
yeah.
is it just a battle that
I
goes
think
on?
it was a never-ending fight because he can just regrow.
Yeah, because Iron
He
Giant's
can't
gonna
die,
melt.
really.
He's just gonna regrow.
already
The poltergeist is already dead.
Oh, this might
I think
be
it's a tie.
hard.
Can you do a tie? You guys do a tiebreaker?
Or do
Wait,
we
so
do,
the
like,
Velociraptor-
another
All right,
gas
we might have
tiebreaker?
to play a purple card.
Yeah.
card,
Okay.
yeah.
Purple
Purple card.
card.
All right,
Let's
all
do
right.
it.
So
Oh, purple
the-
card.
Bring it in.
the Velociraptors are just
Fighters cannot see or hear.
the Velociraptors are just a team, so there's not like a bunch of them.
Did you
All
hear
right.
that?
No.
All right,
Yeah.
we played in a wild card. Fighters cannot see or hear. Does that change things for you guys? Fighters cannot see or hear.
I mean,
That's still a tie. They'll just be like floating.
don't think they really-
They wouldn't even bump into each other.
All right, you guys kind of have to pick a winner.
I think tie. We could do a tie in a bracket, right?
they have to come back to it and they
All right.
rematch.
we might have to do a rematch.
Yeah, because that's
We'll do a
crazy.
rematch.
That's
All right.
crazy.
Yeah.
That one's a wash. All right, you
Damn.
guys want to play?
Velociraptors are gone, first of all, because it's lava.
Yeah. All right, we'll
Or
just
should we
toss.
pick a
no,
winner
we'll toss all
for
of them.
the sake of it?
Yeah,
I
just
think
pick
it's
a
the Iron
winner.
Giant, because he keeps regrowing, and eventually he'll tire out.
the
But what's
poltergeist
gonna
is
kill the
always dead.
poltergeist?
Yeah.
The poltergeist will give up.
Like I think the
Go
poltergeist
hunt
because
something
there's a
else.
chance that the Velociraptors
Might
can
get
get to the
tired
Iron
of
Giant.
tricking
No,
he can't
listen,
trick him.
listen.
He's just gonna.
There's a chance that the Velociraptors can like tear and eat the cords and.
But it's just going to
robot.
keep her growing.
Not-
But I mean,
Not
can it
the cords
regrow
or
in
just
lava?
The iron parts.
What if it?
Or
What
everything.
can it
Part.
keep her growing
Yeah,
in
the
lava?
iron, not
Well,
the,
he just.
not
Well, the cords
inside.
are part of his body.
Yeah.
But if he can regrow, if the Iron Giant can regrow, can it keep her growing if
You'll-
it's submerged in lava?
Can the Iron Giant beat a bunch of
It
Velociraptors?
can regrow
Yeah.
body parts at will. So
The
as long
Iron-
as it's willing to, that's the thing. If the poltergeist beats its will, then yes, the Iron Giant cannot.
'Cause they-
will
I mean, like
body.
Yeah.
the
That's
poltergeist
So
will
the
just keep annoying
Think about
it
that.
Yeah.
until
Think about that.
I could break its will.
It's
down.
only at its will. Yeah, the poltergeist could try to
Unless-
break the Iron
Going on
Giant's will.
this so long.
I know you
Unless
guys
the-
have to pick a winner.
Unless the
I go
Iron Giant.
poltergeist.
All
Unless
right,
the Iron
He
Giant
thinks
gets
Iron
put,
I
Giant-
know you guys
gets
have to
put
pick.
into the volcano somehow and just stays in the volcano, or is like it's an erupting volcano. If the Iron Giant can just fall into there and just stay down there, and he would forever just be growing and melting and growing and melting. And
It kind of sounds like a loser.
But they're not going to be able to get him in
You're
there.
saying unless.
Unless
so.
I
It's
don't
a
think he's
tie.
able to get the
It's a
Iron Giant
tie, so unless
went
means
against the U.S.
poltergeist.
military and a nuke, and he still survived.
That's what I'm saying.
So I don't know.
So does poltergeist.
That's it.
Just
But
Superman.
easier. It's easier for the poltergeist because it doesn't
Like
have
you're
to
saying, the
regrow.
will. The
It doesn't
will
have
is
to
the will.
regrow.
That's
It's
his
up,
name.
it's up to the poltergeist.
It's up to the poltergeist, right? He doesn't
Yeah,
want
'cause
to
he's not
lose.
going to give up.
He doesn't
Right.
want to
He
lose.
might give up.
Should we just flip a coin?
Well, he can't see or hear. He doesn't know what the fuck's going
Yeah,
on.
flip a coin.
Just
I think
flip a
it's
coin.
tie. It's a tie. Let's leave it at that.
Flip a coin.
And we'll.
All right, we'll go
Let's
back
go
to it. We'll come back.
Rematch.
All right.
It's a tie.
Yeah, this is a fun game. I'm down to do another
Yeah.
round.
Okay.
That's a tough one. Yeah.
All right, we'll give us the arena for me and Ross.
Okay.
Through a loop. Through a loop.
Yeah.
Arena is a. Oh, does Dessert have 2 S's?
Desert.
Okay, because they have both on there. Okay.
Fuck.
Desert Island.
Desert Island?
A deserted island?
Dessert.
No, it's desert.
Okay.
Desert
Because they
Island.
do have Desert Island on there too.
Yeah.
Desert
Yeah.
island.
That's dessert. Like,
So Deserted
empty,
Island.
Yeah.
Mine's are
Nice.
Mine is weird.
That's like a good battle stage, a good
Yeah.
battle royale stage. Ours is
Just
too,
neutral.
though. Yeah. But yeah, that's pretty neutral. There's nothing that's maybe the water. That's the only thing.
Is it? It's an island.
You're surrounded by water.
I'll give you another black and white.
Can I pick another character card?
Yeah, do you want to swap?
No, mine says draw a character card.
Oh. Yeah.
Oh well. Thanks.
It's not an actual character. It's just
It
Well,
is.
you need one?
It
Goes with your black card.
All right, I need to like search this character up too because I don't know who this character
Dang
is
it.
that I have. This is pretty cool.
Okay. I think I'm ready.
okay. I'm ready to.
All right.
All
All
right.
right, guys. Hit
Well,
it.
I'll
so-
lay down mine first.
I got it.
So my character is Sandy Cheeks.
Yes.
Let's think about it.
Yeah.
You know?
No, she's a
Yeah.
karate master.
Yeah,
What
she
are
is.
those
And
buttocks? Like
she's
a pair
been
of butts?
bitten by a radioactive Keanu Reeves.
Ooh.
Bitten by a
Ooh.
She
So
already
she's got
knows
kung fu.
karate. She already knows karate. Now she's got
Oh.
Keanu Reeves, and she got to go. Yeah.
And a radioactive Keanu Reeves.
Ooh.
I don't even know what that like.
I don't-
It's like
I don't wanna
it's
imagine
like John
that.
Wick, but
Like Godzilla, John
Godzilla.
Wick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's just use John Wick. We use John Wick for the sake of.
But it's radioactive. You gotta.
But you
count
could
it.
also have
yeah.
Neo.
Yeah.
Neo,
Right,
exactly.
God.
sandy
Neo.
cheeks just sound like a sandy pair of butt cheeks.
Yeah.
You know who
Yeah.
Sandy Cheeks is.
No, but
Right.
I'm just. But it could be both. No, I'm
It's
just
a
kidding.
character.
One or the other.
No, it's a character.
All right, so mine is
SpongeBob.
France. The entire
Okay,
nation
the
of
entire-
France.
yeah, entire
versus
country.
everything they touch turns inside out.
So it'd be like a skeleton with fur and everything inside.
So is that really the entire country of France?
It's just
or
France.
Yeah.
It's just
I don't
France.
know why
I
that's
mean,
a character
Probably
card.
France like that military France.
France. I mean,
But France,
maybe.
France.
But you
you
could
know,
also.
We're gonna hit me with a.
Well, listen, with like
A
World
thing
War
of-
One and World War Two,
Changes reality.
as soon as France gets put into a war,
Everything they touch turns inside out.
We're gonna shoot us with bidets and a baguette.
yeah, a croissant,
But then you see it
Water
turn
guns.
inside out.
McDonald's. Have you seen that guy where he's like, or the French guy's like, I want to tell all Americans that it's croissant. And then the next shit's to another guy, and he's like, "Oh yeah, you French, like are you French or whatever?" You just say like, "Oh, they like to go to McDonald's." Is that what you're supposed to say?
Oh, yeah.
Because that's how you're supposed to say McDonald's. It's
I
like,
I
That's
don't know.
funny.
I think Sandy Cheeks would be pretty strong. It's just I think that power they have is pretty broken. Everything they touch turns inside out, and it might like work to their detriment.
Right, because you could break the bones.
They could break.
Does the
themselves.
island turn inside out when they
And
touch
it's
the
only
island?
one. But
I just
It's
think
the
everything
army.
they touch turns.
Yeah,
I
that's
know,
the
but
thing, though.
It's an army of people.
She could defeat an army. She just can't get
It's an
touched.
entire country.
That's true. Well, yeah. It's been entire like.
Damn.
complete- Well, here's
That's
the thing about
broken.
France
I
is
don't
that
know.
She can shoot 'em.
Whenever France is put into
She
a
can
war,
shoot 'em all.
How many can
always
she
need
shoot
support.
before she
But
gets
she's
touched?
Keanu Reeves.
They just have to touch her,
I know, but she
and then she turns.
Also,
Her organs are outside.
but she's a kung fu master. She can do flips and crazy shit.
As soon as any one
and
of them
she's a
touches
squirrel.
her,
She can be on the trees.
I think she would kill a lot of them.
If she's on
Yeah.
the squirrel. She can be on the trees.
I think
and
I think she would definitely.
I think
put
she would
some
kill a
damage,
lot
put
of them.
Put a dent into.
But as soon as one of them touches her, she's
over,
going to
like-
turn inside out,
Yeah.
and her insides are going to be outside.
somebody touch her.
So as long
Yeah.
as she can like keep them, and it's the thing, it's a whole country. On
So
a
do you think she can
deserted
beat them
island.
all?
You never thought about their guns.
I don't think she can beat
It's like
all of
it's
them.
like
Turned
it's like
inside
it's
out.
like killing stupid zombies. You're eventually there's gonna be too much of them. You're gonna be like,
She's just going to get
I don't know,
overwhelmed.
yeah.
She
I
can
think you
probably
would.
kill
I mean,
a lot
that's
of
the
them.
thing. I'm thinking.
I don't
all
wanna
right,
say
if
it.
she's radioactive like
Wait.
Godzilla, though, like if I'm thinking like because we don't know what a radioactive Keanu
Keanu
Reeves
Reeves can
powers
do.
are. And so
Right.
yeah, that's if like a radioactive Keanu Reeves can like shoot like cyborg lasers or like breathe like crazy
slow
like,
down
nuke
time and
breath,
stuff. Slow down time like Neo,
maybe slow down
Yeah.
time like Neo
Right.
exactly.
Yeah,
There-
does that?
there
and have
could
a
be-
great shot like
yeah,
John
and just
Wick.
make like a huge
Ooh.
like explosion.
You slow
Should
down
we-
time and just be like bomb.
Should we play?
and
Should
then
we
when
play
you-
a
when you-
purple
when you
card?
press play,
Play a
it's just
purple
like-
card. We
All
need
right,
a
we're gonna
purple.
play a purple
We're
card.
all
Yeah,
good.
we're playing you guys a purple
All
card.
right, play down the purple.
We need it.
Fighters are jousting. So
Well, they're being
the
touched.
entire country
Well,
of
they're not
France is
touching me.
jousting.
You're not
Jousting.
touching me though. You're touching with the joust.
Well, they're touching the. Joust
They're
together.
And the
just- yeah,
jousts,
I know
are,
karate,
the jousts
and I
are
can-
turning
But they
inside
could
out though.
grab. They could
Yeah,
grab.
the jousts are inside out, so you go.
I was thinking that too, and I was like, I hope they don't get it because their guns would be inside.
No, exactly.
I think this
Oh,
does
yeah.
help Sandy
The
Cheeks.
guns would be inside
This
out.
does help Sandy Cheeks
It does
out.
help
I win. Yeah, good game.
because he can
Thank
make
you,
that
John.
joust like.
I don't think so. They have to decide.
Oh yeah.
She can make the
I'm
joust
deciding.
kind of like Gambit, where like I don't.
Yeah,
That's the
the
thing though. Like,
disgust.
what does a
She,
radioactive power?
she still
do?
just has to get touched
Yeah,
at the end of the day.
exactly. That's the
Um,
one. That's a big weakness.
touch
That's a
her?
big Achilles heel.
Well, they're probably jousting one by one.
If that's the rules of the fight, they have to keep jousting.
Yeah, if a Knight's Tale can get everyone,
Well, it's how big is this deserted island too? Because like that whole
Can
country is
one
like,
Frenchman use another Frenchman as his jousting stick? Are the Frenchmen
you're going
amused?
out of pocket right now.
No, because
Think
Are
I'll
they?
see you
Can
outside the
they?
box.
Will
Oh,
they
are they
turn each
immune
other
to-
inside out if
Right.
they touch each other?
Well, here's the joke about France: is that whenever France is into a war, they need support from other countries. Too.
That is true. They are bad
well,
at wars.
no, you're right. It says everything they touch turns inside out, so I'm just assuming that's like everything. So,
yeah, if they touch each other,
other,
they probably turn each other inside out too.
And so
I
they're
think
already, like,
I think
attacking
Sandy
each
Cheeks.
other.
Well, they turn them back in.
Right,
back
there's so
inside
many
out.
on
I think
and the
Sandy
desert
Cheeks
island.
wins this. To be honest,
Shit, I didn't think about that.
still
Yeah, is
is it still playing?
Yeah.
It might not have. I don't think it's going.
It's not.
Is the timer running?
It's all right. Just send me both.
Here we go. Splice them together.
And we're back.
back.
Sorry about
Sorry, a
that.
little time.
Ah.
It tells you how many videos are being recorded too.
Yeah.
Sorry, we're back. Sorry, it
We're
went dim and whatever.
Um,
But he thinks Sandy Cheeks.
I think Sandy Cheeks should be the winner for this.
I'm gonna say Sandy Cheeks too. I'm sorry.
Let's go.
Yeah.
It's
No, you're right. I didn't think
So I
about
keep
that.
this, at
they're
least?
actually
We
winners.
don't. We could just keep.
touching.
I was just tossing
Keep
everything
that.
out.
that's
yeah.
crazy though. That would be an
So we don't
insane
reuse
fight.
anything on
Same
accident.
fight. Willing to discuss. I love this.
No,
I actually
I
These
know,
were all the
I
ones
love
that we
this
used.
game.
Ross,
Yeah, this is a
awesome.
great game for the
Debate.
these are the ones that you used. All right. So should Sean and I do another rematch?
Yeah, I mean,
Yes.
David.
see who's victorious.
Yeah, this is a perfect game for the pod. I like this.
Yeah, this one's good.
So the
What
arena.
was the other one we played that was like really good?
Ooh, we're in Godzilla's stomach.
Oh, it was the first one we played, Incoherent. I can bring that next time
Yeah.
if you guys want it.
Oh,
Want it?
We liked it. Bring it back.
Godzilla's stomach is the arena.
All right. I think I have my.
Let's just make this the tiebreaker because this is a long game.
Yeah. What?
Make this the tiebreaker.
This is the
For
breaker
you two.
for them too.
Yeah, this is the
Yeah.
breaker for and then
Yeah.
me and whoever.
It's kind of
Yeah.
like a
Oh, is
rematch.
that what we're doing?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
So Godzilla's stomach. I have a swarm of piranhas armed with a railgun.
Wow. What's a railgun?
They don't have fingers.
Like the
Yeah.
like the
They
machine
could
gun?
be on their back.
Is a railgun like the machine gun?
I think it's like almost like a cannon. It's like a.
Oh, is it?
Freaking lasers attached to it. Freaking piranhas.
I got the
Railguns.
the Navy. I don't know which Navy can call orbital bombardments.
Orbital bombardments.
We
So
are in
just
Godzilla's stomach.
Like, just like
Can Godzilla be killed by an orbital bombardment?
what does that mean?
Real Godzilla can regenerate.
debris.
regenerate.
But we're in his
Fly-
stomach.
flying around.
Like big
What if he throws you guys
ice
up?
rocks and boulders.
Oh, no, we're in
gotta
Godzilla's
go
stomach. We're not
You
thrown
can't go
out.
outside of it.
Well,
You're in the
can't
stomach.
you just
So
in
if
the
that's
stomach?
their weapon, and it's being,
You're not gonna have that much orbital.
it has to
stuff.
get through Godzilla's body to
You're
get
not
to
gonna
the
be able to
piranhas.
use so much
does he
orbital
eat like
unless
buildings and shit or like debris with Godzilla? Godzilla's
No.
I'm kind of
random
stuck.
shit?
with
We're
that
just-
one.
eats
What does he eat?
humans,
Does he eat fish?
humans and fish and
Yeah, the piranhas
whales and
and the Navy.
King Kong.
Yeah, he
So
eats
He ate the
Navy.
piranhas
are
in the
being
Navy.
digested
Yeah.
while the
He eats
Well,
King
the Navy
Kong.
too.
He ate the Navy with
The Navy's
the
gonna be
piranhas, and now the
digested, too.
Navy has to fight the piranhas and like this like his
And
stomach of like.
we have
acid.
the railguns
Yeah.
now. Their weapons are have to go through Godzilla before they get to us.
Sean,
I don't know. I think like
Explain
it doesn't
yourself.
explain. I mean, they call orbital
Do you think he
bombardments.
can go through Godzilla?
I just think
bombardment.
it's orbital. Like it can be in his stomach. They can call around bombardments that are in his stomach. Like
Godzilla's just gonna
Like stomach acid and stuff.
yeah,
Well, like
like
things he
orbital
swallows.
bombardment. They can call around any like kind of bombardments that are around them.
Explain bombardment.
Anything that
Bard-
explodes.
How do you
like,
say it?
Oh,
Let's make explode.
It's
you
from
know?
the orbit, though. The orbit of the planet.
orbital bombardments meaning
It doesn't
like,
say that. It's
space
just
debris?
Orbital.
It
It's
says orbital.
No, I
Orbital
know,
is
but
just
does it orbit
or-
around them? Does it like are
Exactly.
they calling
That's what I'm
upon
saying.
something to like
That's what
It's
orbital,
orbital.
means.
It's orbital
The
around
planets.
them.
around them though?
No, orbital is like
I mean, orbital means a planet, but it
There's no
orbital.
atmosphere in
You can
Godzilla's
say
stomach.
orbital, like the orbital space
There's
around
no orbit.
me. You know, like the orbital space around me. I think Ross gets it, like the
I get it.
yeah,
Yeah.
the orbital, and
Inside
the
of
orbital
the
space
space.
inside Godzilla's stomach.
Inside of Godzilla.
So you can call and
Godzilla
Godzilla probably
might have
ate.
an orbit.
He
Like
ate, he
space
probably
has
ate
two-
some bombs
Godzilla-
too.
Space means space.
Godzilla
Also,
might
there's
have an
space
orbit.
between us.
But Godzilla, think about it. Godzilla,
Godzilla
maybe
would have an
stomach ate
orbit,
some bombs,
But
so they
his
can call the
stomach
bombs.
is within of him.
That's my argument. That's all I'm saying. He might have some bombs in his
David's
stomach.
pissed.
yeah. Some,
What are you
what, he's, like,
talking
swallowing
about?
bullets and
Orbital
shit.
bombardment.
You know, there's
that is
helicopters and shit.
outside of Godzilla.
Yeah, it definitely is. But what's in Godzilla?
It doesn't specify.
What
This is what the,
bombardments are in Godzilla?
It has to go through Godzilla. to get to the
anything that they
Piranhas.
have that I could use. He could swallow. He could
You have
easily
to-
swallow any kind of
Call,
bombs.
So they can call things.
Godzilla literally feeds off nuclear energy.
What if they
Godzilla-
the
they-
bullets
I
the
thought I
bullets of
had
the
this.
railgun
Hold
are
on.
bombardments?
Godzilla feeds off nuclear energy. Let me remind you guys that Godzilla eats nuclear energy.
Okay.
So they can call like orbital
Nuclear bombs.
The
mesh
piranhas
shrapnel.
are fucked.
Yeah.
Oh,
The
no.
nuclear.
But they'll just
But
shoot
if
the stuff out of the
Godzilla
way.
eats the nuclear bombardment,
they'll just shoot that shit.
wouldn't
When
it
it's
just
coming
kill
out
the
of our
Navy too?
Well, they're calling upon it, so they have control of it. So they would call upon it before it gets to them.
Who's your
I think.
character again?
The Navy.
Oh yeah,
All right,
the
well,
Navy.
listen, there's bullets flying around in there too.
Navy.
The piranhas have bullets. That's also
They have
can call-
railguns.
Yep.
We could start the fight
And they
before
can-
the.
Railguns are.
Can the piranhas actually carry a railgun?
That's what I'm.
And how
They're
big
armed.
are the railguns?
They're armed.
They're like tiny railguns.
They're armed.
The
Yeah,
piranhas are
tiny little,
carrying
like-
tiny little
Hey.
railguns.
Hey,
The piranha railgun.
railgun.
No,
Come on.
Hey.
Let's
He's
be
not-
honest.
he's not
David
wrong.
is trying to hide
That's
that.
hilarious.
And it's the Navy.
He's trying
right?
to believe. Yeah, this is the Navy,
Yeah, there's
guys.
like-
Come on. Like, they've dealt with piranhas. The Navy knows how to deal
Yeah,
with
and they can, like,
piranhas.
Not with
like-
railguns.
Navy.
Not with
Navy.
railguns. And we're in
Mini
Godzilla's
railguns. Let me
stomach.
remind you.
There's
Mini
a ton
railguns.
of stomach acid in there.
Yeah, so the piranhas.
Piranhas are getting eaten up by the stomach
but
acid.
at least they can swim.
The Navy might have their. They still might have their ship that they're able to like stand on.
Does
you
it
know?
say they have a ship? It just says the Navy.
They got Well, the
Well, it's like,
Navy
it's
has
like,
ships.
Are they done from the start? Like all of them?
I think I might go with the Navy for me.
I'm leaning a little more towards the Navy, just because they are in
Me
control
too.
of orbital things.
Okay.
If they got bullets flying out, they could just be like, "Oops," and just.
That is a tough one.
if
any
they're-
bullets
and
that
if-
are shooting at them, they're
And,
like, all right.
and listen, the piranhas are living matter inside of the stomach. They're probably getting fucked up by the radiation.
So is the
anyway.
Navy.
But the Navy are on steel boats, and they have like
They're
submarines.
still getting fucked up by the radiation.
They got submarines
They
though.
are. No, I will say that. And no matter what, everybody's getting fucked by Godzilla's radiation. So everybody's dying.
I guess it's who dies last.
Who dies
and
last?
It's probably the Navy.
All right, let's go, me and Sean.
Okay.
For the
Let's
championship.
go.
All right.
Good job.
Yeah, good job.
We don't draw more cards, right? We just do. what we have
no,
left.
you could get up to. I'll give you.
Oh, yeah,
If you need 3,
Okay, I'll
you
take.
need another.
yeah,
I need 2 more of each. One more of each.
Yeah,
One more of each.
too. Yeah, I don't have like these two characters are like. I don't even
Yeah,
know.
mine is. I got 2 Superman things: faster than a speeding bullet, and then can leap over tall
All right.
buildings. In a
So the
single bound.
I
arena,
got 2 tribbles and Dr. Horrible. I know Dr. Horrible, but I'm like, bro.
the arena is a Mars colony.
Oh shoot. Okay.
Wonder if that means if they have oxygen. They should have oxygen.
Yeah, if they have
Yeah,
it's a colony.
it's a colony. We'll just assume that. Like,
They at least got space
we'll
suits.
assume they're able to like
Yeah.
host
Let's assume they have
a
oxygen.
battling arena.
Yeah.
But if they penetrate the thing, then they're fucked.
Ooh, fuck! I got a good one. I think. Hopefully. I don't know. That's the thing. You think you got a good one,
thought
and
I
then
had a good one.
yeah. No, because that is a good one, David.
Piranhas.
All
Was
right.
really
I'd be scared as fuck.
You want to lay
Yeah.
down yours
that's pretty-
first,
It's
Sean?
pretty brutal. Piranhas actually do like fucking tear shit up though.
They do.
Yeah.
Yeah, quickly though.
Go ahead and lay yours down.
Put like a chicken bone in there.
All right, mine is a kaiju chained to their evil twin.
Ooh.
What's a kaiju?
Yeah.
It's a Godzilla, basically. It's an evil, like
It's
the
a
Japanese
yeah.
monster.
Oh really?
Yeah,
Oh, is that
just
what the
any-
Like Mothra.
Mothra, any like Japanese kind of
yeah.
monster. That
any one of them?
Chained.
Yeah. A
chained
giant
to their
monster.
evil, chained to their evil twin.
Oh,
So, then another kaiju.
are they?
But
are
they're
they
chained.
enemies?
Oh my
they
god. How are you getting these cards?
All right. These are yours?
Mine is Teen Wolf
Oh my.
Literal Teen Wolf.
No, I think.
with.
No, that's a
Machine
literal
guns.
Teen Wolf.
Literal Teen
Literal
Wolf.
Teen Wolf.
Oh, like a.
I thought you meant like
Teenage-
I thought it meant like literal Teen Wolf.
Yeah, me too.
Like
but
actor.
no, it's
No,
like
I think that's a literal
like a
teenage
young-
old wolf.
Yeah.
like a
with
young wolf.
Machine guns for legs.
That sounds like a Digimon.
Dang it! I lose. I lost. That was
Yeah.
Unless you can like
Yeah,
hit
fuck.
a weak spot real quick with your like chain.
No,
Machine
kaiju. It's
Kaiju
two
with-
kaijus,
Yeah.
I
and
know,
one of them
it's
is
fucking
evil.
two.
Yeah, one of them's pure evil.
Fuck, dude.
One of them is.
He had
I got
like
lost,
he had,
yeah.
I have God chained to
Should we-
evil God.
Should we
the
give a
devil.
purple card to mix it up, or
He had God versus.
Let's try it.
Change the devil.
All right.
What?
Let's try because it could
Okay,
go in your
purple
favor.
then. Yeah.
It could go in your favor.
You're right.
ooh? All right, fighters are riding giant blanks.
You draw another thing.
Yep. Oh
No,
wrong
no.
one. That's yep.
Wrong one.
Oh, you
If I'm
draw it?
riding a
Riders
giant-
are fighters are riding giant ocelots.
What the fuck is an ocelot?
Cats.
We got
Oh, yeah, like a. Oh. The fuck
They're
is an
riding
ocelot?
giant cats. I still think the kaijus.
Yeah.
It's a wolf on top of a cat. I don't think that would go well.
the wolf is like
You wanna
the
hit that?
machine gun.
Right?
bro.
Yeah. That's. Oh yeah. And I'm flying around.
I mean, yeah.
Wait, it changes. I never have to go near you guys.
Machine guns.
I
Against
never have to go near him. I
Godzilla.
can just start
I
shoot.
know,
I can
but
shoot him.
I don't
fly
Godzilla-
around.
Godzilla.
Yeah, but
We
my
got
evil
I don't have to
twin.
go near
my
him.
evil
Total
twin's gonna get
bombardment
I can
against
shoot 'em with
Godzilla is
machine
one
guns.
thing, but machine guns.
And go reload.
But they got armies.
I don't think-
they go against
Go back,
armies.
Be back.
They just
reload.
They would just swarm eventually.
Reload.
I don't think machine guns can go against a kaiju.
Evil
Nothing
twin's
kills
gonna get
it?
pissed,
No,
bro.
I don't think it
What are you
kills
gonna
it.
do?
Not even
You
nuclear.
can't shoot. You can't shoot anything at me.
You really
It'll
just
eat
have
you.
to knock out a kaiju.
I don't have
with
to go
nuke.
towards it. I just
Yeah.
have to like this far away from it.
I don't know. It
Not
depends
that
on the
literal
kaiju.
this far,
they have
but,
different
like-
abilities.
That's true.
If it
Depends
was
on the
giant,
kaiju.
you know, I could just
Some
be
breathe
shooting it.
fire.
No.
Godzilla shoots
What do you mean?
radioactive.
I'm win that one.
No, the kaiju is.
I have unlimited
There's-
bullets just to
or
kill
whatever
you.
the.
I think
Shoot right in the
Ross and
head.
I have to.
Yeah.
Do you
I'm
think?
going-
I mean,
I'm
I'm
going
just-
kaiju.
It sucks to be kaijus. It would suck to be kaiju. Get shot in the head repeatedly forever.
This is a fun game. I like this game.
Never the Team Wolf never gets fucking touched.
A
but,
literal
You
team.
A literal team.
know, yeah.
Damn, got fucked up.
Yeah, exactly.
He's just a little
sweet dog.
He's just
I
a
know,
puppy.
Yeah, I feel bad for those kaijus. Anyway,
It's like
All
Puffer
right.
Bear.
That was fun.
riding a-
Congrats
I'm
to
pissed
Sean.
now because I won that one.
I finally won a game. Let's go.
Even if
Yeah.
it was a Teen Wolf, like the Teen Wolf.
The
I don't
Team
think-
Wolf,
I don't
yeah,
know.
it's still a lose, yeah.
I don't know. Yeah.
I don't know.
Okay. Guns aren't that powerful, I guess.
All right. Should we move on to movie?
Machine guns
Yeah,
are.
feet.
Movie time.
I'm pissed.
Movie time. Movie
All right,
time.
movie time.
I'm pissed too. I'm pissed already.
Dark City
Let me touch the.
We watched this movie called Dark City.
with Philip Seymour Hoffman.
Philip Seymour Hoffman's twin, who is the guy from 24.
Jack
his
Bauer.
name?
Jack Bauer.
That's,
Kiefer Sutherland.
Kiefer Sutherland.
Yeah.
Kiefer
Which he was like in a bunch of stuff. Kind
Wait,
of.
he talks
Voice
like this,
pissed me
and he
off. I know it pissed
has
Chris
these-
off.
And he talked like this the whole time.
He talks like this. It's
That
like
made the movie like an
like-
extra 10 minutes longer, probably.
Totally.
like he's got that like Stewie from Malcolm in the Middle. He's got that. I
Yeah.
think
Super breathy.
we have to deal
Yeah.
with this another day. Like,
Right.
like yeah, he's got like a weird speech impediment. But so this movie, it came out in I think 1998, right before like when Matrix came out, and it's sort of like in the similar vein where going in, you don't know what is happening until like you start to put the clues together. It's kind of like a mystery at first. Just kind of set it up. The guy just wakes up in a bathtub, and he has no memory of like what is happening, what has happened before. He's got these clues. He's got a syringe next to him. He's like naked. He has these fractions of memories, and he has to like go around and like figure out like what is happening. And he's in a weird alternate dimension. Like from the get go, you kind of feel like this world is kind of weird, like kind of off. In a weird way. It's like like we were
He starts asking questions.
kind of pointing out. It feels like Gotham
it's
City
filmed
or
in
something.
that
it's very
Art
dark
Art
city.
Deco.
Yeah.
Art, what is that called?
Art Deco,
Art
yeah.
Deco, like
Well,
kind of feel and Gothic.
Gothic, yeah. Kind of like a Gothic
like the
feel.
Batman animated series.
Almost steampunky, but
Yeah.
not quite.
Yeah.
Well, you can't quite tell what year it is. There's like cars from the 50s. Then there's like telephones that are like
it's
from
like
the
pretty
80s
popular
and shit.
in the 90s. Yeah, that like style. I love that style.
Yeah. It's
great.
Sin
Like
City.
how they
Yeah,
imagined
Sin
the
City,
future
yeah.
would look like 20 years ago, 25 years ago.
Yeah, and he encounters these beings, these like weird like men in like they have fedoras on and they have like all wearing all like black trench coats.
Oh, before that,
Dark
he wakes up with no memory, but he gets accused of being the serial killer, or there's a serial killer out on the loose
There's a case, yeah.
in the city, and he starts to think that it's him because he lost his memory.
I was thinking it was him.
and
That he forgot.
he's going after prostitutes, and I don't know
Yeah.
how many there are, but it's been going on for like 3 weeks. I think they said in the movie.
Yeah, it's
or
been going
longer,
on for a certain amount of time. Yeah,
these
and
killings, or and he has a wife that's been looking for him, but then these
wife.
these beings start
these
chasing after him as
men-
well.
these weird men start chasing after him. So he's got these people coming after him too.
Like he has law enforcement, and then
Yeah, law enforcement, and then these like you think it's kind of like a group or like
they look
a
cultish.
Yeah, like a cult.
like
yeah,
a cult
almost.
kind of thing, or maybe even like deep government, like FBI agents.
Oh, and
or
his
something.
doctor is looking
And they
for him,
talk
too.
like that. It's like,
Yes, and they have very particular ways of speech, and they're all called like Mr. Book.
Yeah,
And,
oh, right, yeah.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
what I love. Yeah.
like just weird,
Mr.
normal,
Mr.
like,
I, Mr.
Yeah,
Book,
Mr.
Mr.
North.
Face.
Mr.
Hand.
Kitty. Yeah.
Mr.
Kitty.
Yeah, because they're trying to be human. That's the whole thing. So like that's why I didn't want to
Mr.
like
Book.
Tell us too much about it.
tell you too much about it because it would totally spoil the I didn't want to say there's a big twist at the end because that's what I was gonna say. There's a big plot twist at the end or like a big whole thing where it kind of comes together. But it's just you got to go in blind when watching this movie. I know we're gonna talk about it right now, but.
Yeah,
Hopefully
but
you
pause
watched
it,
it.
pause it, and
Hope-
watch
if you
it
haven't
want
watched
to.
it.
Yeah, it's good. It's Dark City. It's just a sci-fi.
I like that actor, the main actor, because he's been in a couple other things that I really liked him, but like you don't see him that much anymore. But yeah, he did a good job.
Yeah,
I mean, we saw him in A Knight's Tale.
Knight's
he was
Tale,
the villain.
exactly.
In that.
Yeah, he was
villain.
the villain in A Knight's Tale.
He's also in the Man in the High Castle. I know you saw that show. I think you told me
I
you
think
saw
so.
that, like on Prime. It's about like, which is another cool, like kind of like
Isn't it like-
futuristic. It's about if the Nazis
Yeah.
and Japan won the war. World
Oh,
War
that's
II.
right. Yeah. I
And
haven't watched
He's
too
like
much of
a
it,
high
but-
like ranking. Yeah, he does a good job in that.
Yeah.
But yeah, great.
But like these beings eventually like corner him, and then
Yeah.
he learns. Or is this the first time he realizes he can use the powers?
That was when he's on the billboard. That's pretty early in the movie. where
Yeah, when he like
he's-
breaks the ground. So it's called tuning, I think,
Mhm.
and it's the same ability that these beings can use.
he's
And
catching on to the
he's
powers or
confused
something.
about like why he can use it. He doesn't know why he
Yeah.
has these abilities or why they have these abilities too.
Right. It's like
um,
moving gravity and like kind
But
of
like he was able to use those powers to escape from them at least the first time that they caught him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then the doctor, his doctor, is working with the beings as well.
he gets that phone call early, like the first scene where he's like, "There's people after you. You got to get out of there. Like
Oh,
you
yeah.
don't have any memories. I'm gonna help you or whatever." So you think this guy's kind of like helping him,
Trying to help him.
trying
Yeah.
to help what he
Right.
does, but
He
Yeah.
flips
But
back
also,
and
it's
forth
like,
a
that's a
lot
little
throughout
fishy
the
too.
movie.
It's like,
Yeah,
how do you
he
know
seems
everything's
suspicious.
going on?
He seems suspicious at that point.
Exactly.
yeah, you can't really
But-
trust him at the beginning because he's in that bathhouse and he meets the dude or whatever, and they don't like moisture, so they can't. Yeah, so he likes to hang out in there. 'Cause
Yeah.
but he meets him like in the pool or area or whatever. He's
No, yeah, you could
Fuck him
tell
up.
that his character, Kiefer Sutherland's character, was like very interesting. Like, yeah, how he was like kind of trying to help him
He was
out, but he was
very
also like,
interesting.
But
But-
basically, the main character, he's stuck in the city. Like he keeps trying to leave and like he keeps
The whole part with the beach.
He's trying to
too.
go back to the beach, and
There's no beach.
and like and he keeps asking like how like I remember the beach, but I don't
He
remember
keeps
how to
going
get
Everyone
there.
does. He
Yeah.
keeps
Everyone
asking about
remembers,
the beach.
Shell's
They're like,
Beach
yeah.
or whatever.
Shell City.
Shell City, yeah. SpongeBob. Yeah, so there's like this memory of like a beach, and people remember, and it's like sunny, you know, and like a whole like it's a beach, you know, and
but the entire time
nobody
he's in the
remembers.
city, like there's no daytime.
No,
Yeah, nobody ever sees the sun.
Yeah. And no one questions it. They just
no one
except for
realizes
him.
that. No one remembers is the thing.
They
It's
just-
like
Nah, everyone's
no
kind of
one
just,
realizes that they're in internal darkness except for him.
yeah,
yeah.
they're caught in
But
this.
he's catching on. He doesn't even really know. Because he's like, do you have any memories?
And
of
that's the
sun?" And they're
similarities
like, "Oh,
with the
no."
Matrix, like what you brought up
Yeah.
earlier. It's like,
Yeah.
this like it's kind of similar to the
There
Matrix.
are a
where-
lot of Matrix vibes to this,
Yes.
especially towards the end. I mean,
yeah.
Yeah, but it-
So that's why I'm
we
like,
kind
yeah,
of jump ahead to the ending, I guess. Like
Mhm.
with, so like the doctor explains to the main character that these beings are aliens that kind of use humans to. This is where I kind
they're
of
trying
learn
to
how humans-
conceptualize like what it means to be a human, and by doing that, they're like they made this world, this artificial city, and they are fucking with everybody. Like every
It's
time
like
they're
a
dying,
full
they're a
experiment.
dying
Midnight.
race, right?
they're a dying race.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the
so,
aliens.
The aliens. So they have they don't have their own world anymore. They're in this like this. They made this machine.
They're like
that
in this space
creates,
station almost.
That
That
creates the city.
Yeah.
And at midnight, they have everyone go to sleep, and then it's called tuning with all their powers or whatever. They all go, they all come together, and they start like
They say
rattling and shit.
sleep.
Yeah, and they start like rearranging the buildings, rearranging the streets, and then they take while the people are asleep, they rearrange them into different positions, and then they inject them with their memory juice or whatever into their thing. And so like the guy that was working at the hotel clerk, all of a sudden they switch him around, and he's now the newspaper guy. And so now so they put the memories in, and he's like, yeah, I've been this newspaper guy for 20 years, where like he's got these memories for it, but he's also they're all like somewhat confused as to what they think they're kind of in a weird
yeah,
dream
the aliens
state
are
or
just
something.
fucking with their
Memory.
But they're trying to-
personalities and their positions and
Yeah, and they're all spying on everybody to see
no one
like
questions it.
how they behave, and they're trying to
how they
understand
react.
how humans like why do humans love, like what happens when a
And
human
that's why like
becomes
his
a murderer.
wife, like, because they made like that Jennifer Connelly, I believe, like made his wife, like, you know, because they actually like were never married, but yeah,
Yeah,
That's
they're confused how they know each other.
Yeah.
They're catching on to like I don't remember our
Some of
wedding.
this I don't
remember.
remember.
Like,
Because I did fall asleep for a little bit during the movie. I'm not gonna lie,
that's all right.
I did.
we watched it a little
No,
late.
and it
I know.
kind of reminds me of like the Truman Show too. I want to
yeah,
bring
I
that
was
up,
getting those
Oh,
like
yeah,
with
yeah,
that
yeah.
whole aspect, like the
Yeah.
Truman Show, the Matrix. I love how like all those movies came out around the same time, like, and that like kind of paranoia, like,
Yeah.
you know, like
Or
within
being
like
watched,
that
or
fear,
you're
yeah,
living in a
being
fake
watched or
world.
living in a fake world. Yeah,
living,
it's
living in a
Yeah.
fake world, being watched.
kind of coming back too now.
not knowing. Yeah, that we're like all controlled or
Yeah.
whatever. Like our
Simulated.
So
simulated.
towards
yeah.
the end, the aliens do capture the main character, and they get the doctor to implement these new memories into
The
his
syringe.
brain.
Yeah.
But this is where the twist happens,
Yes.
and the doctor reveals that he's not actually working with the aliens, and he's on the human side,
Right.
and he like
It's like I've been here with you, John.
changes the memory
Remember.
that the aliens want him to implement in the main character's mind
He
to teach them about the alien race and how to
inputs himself into his
memories.
memories,
Yeah.
so
It's
that
like telling him,
as a kid growing up, he remembers like he's grooming him to like
yeah,
be to defeat the alien.
Yeah, he
people.
teaches him how to defeat. I guess like make his tuning power strong enough to like take over their machinery, to change the world.
Yeah.
and,
Yeah.
like, out,
Take
like,
over
kinda
the
lock
machines.
them out of
Yeah.
their own equipment, basically.
He creates like a virus for them to like exactly like
Locks
take
them
over
out,
their
locks them out of their own machinery.
Yeah.
and he's in control of the entire system, the world now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And these aliens, they inhabit dead humans, so they look like humans, but inside of them, there's like this like spider kind of like centipede thing
Yeah, a
inside
little
there,
bug.
like a bug, kind of like So they're all actually dead human. Well, they're corpses, but they're being
like
controlled
husks.
by the husk. Yeah. That's so
yeah, it was
Yeah.
creepy.
yeah.
But such a good movie. Thanks for recommending
Yeah.
that.
And I have
It
a-
has
Scott
a nice
did
little
too,
happy
actually.
ending. I mean,
Yeah.
main character ends up turning the system around to face the sun,
Yeah.
and then like creates a beach, and then
Yeah, he kinda, like-
reunites with his wife.
And the whole like in the darkness there comes light or whatever, and like he like makes the water again, the oceans, and it's like he almost has like a god kind of thing.
Yeah.
Any recommendations for the next movie?
I think you had one.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I
That was
did.
you. Is it
Buddy Games.
Buddy Games? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, switch up the vibe a little bit.
No.
It's a comedy.
It's a comedy?
It's on Hulu.
Okay.
Tulu. Okay. Cool.
There's like Dax Shepard, Nick
Yeah.
Swartzen, and who he said he was the main guy.
Yeah. What's his
Josh
name? Josh
Duhamel.
Josh Duhamel.
He directed it.
Yeah,
too?
he's like director.
You've seen
He
it?
wrote the movie. No, I haven't seen it. I wanted
Okay.
to because like
Is it
But-
newer or older?
It's
it's like came out around a few years ago. I want to say like
Yeah.
5 years ago maybe at the
it's
most.
just like a little comedy.
But
with
it's
a
like
bunch of
the old
that
guys
you,
like being friends still. Like
Yeah.
kind of
It's kind of like a grown-ups vibe.
grown ups vibe.
Yeah.
Kind of like Tag too. I don't know if
Oh,
you
yeah.
guys
I've
seen
seen
Tag.
both.
Yeah, it's like
both of
Dax
those. Oh, yeah.
Shepard, Nick
I haven't seen Tag,
Swartzen,
but
Dak Shepard.
Josh Duhamel.
Okay.
but yeah, Josh Duhamel.
You
He like
recognize the
wrote
other
it,
guys,
directed
too,
it, and
like-
produced it.
Oh yeah, let's watch that.
Yeah,
That sounds like
I'm
a good.
down. Sounds like a good one. Funny.
Oh yeah.
We'll go
Yeah,
back
holy
between the
guys.
dramas and the comedies.
Yeah.
Dak Shepard's from Michigan.
He is. Yeah, him and his
He
wife.
is. They have a podcast.
Kristen
Bell.
Bell. Thank
Kristen
you.
I
Bell.
think she was from Royal Oak.
Yeah,
She's from.
she went to
By the zoo.
Shrine.
Oh,
Because
yeah.
I used to go to Westbourne. One of the dudes at Westbourne used to like go to high school with her.
Nice.
Yeah.
Kristen Bell.
All right, so music time.
Music time.
Music
We're getting
Music
this is a
time.
long pod.
Yeah.
Music.
We
listened to
Speed
two
things along.
albums this time.
Yeah, we listened to 2 albums. So
Yeah.
Which
One
one should
of
we talk
them
about
was
first?
old.
King Gizzard.
Talk about King Gizzard first?
yeah, I'm down.
Dude,
King
I think that's
Giz,
one of my
Liz
favorite
Wiz.
King Gizzard. I'm not gonna lie.
You guys
I
wanna
just
s-
love the vibe of it.
Mm-hmm. It's a good vibe. Yeah, at first, you kind of like thrown off.
I
like,
love the album cover
Yeah, they're all like
on keyboards.
techno with all the keyboards and shit. Yeah,
Yeah, it looks
that's
like
cool.
they're in
The
like a music
glasses.
like studio.
Thea.
Yeah, so my favorite
like Thea.
tracks were
That was one of my favorites.
Yeah, Thea.
Thea, the first one. I like Swan Song, and then
I
what was
wasn't a
it?
huge fan of the title
Yeah,
track.
what was this
Silver
one?
Chord. I think that
Change
might
It?
have been one of my least
What's
favorites.
this one called?
Oh, Changa.
Changa.
Yeah, my
Changa,
favorites
Swan
were
Song, and Thea. Were my
Thea,
favorites.
Set, and Changa were
Yeah,
my three
Slay,
favorites.
that
great.
was
Yeah.
great.
Slay the mighty Set.
Yeah, like I was telling Ross, it's like
Just
Gorillaz vibe almost, like that 90s, 2000s. Like, yeah, we're
Kind of like a Batman Beyond Club kind of
Yeah,
like
exactly.
vibe or whatever.
Yeah.
Like they're
Love that.
so King
Yeah,
Gizzard, they're
that's
just
funny.
at least one a few of them. They're big
What he said.
Tool fans, and also they're big like video like 90s 80s like video game fans too. That's where they got their
Arcade,
name
yeah.
was
I
Lizard Wizard.
definitely
is an
got like
old
video
arcade
game vibes from.
So yeah, when they do like their synth stuff, it's real like nostalgia kind of like, but it feels so new though.
It's
Yeah, it
cool they
does,
got their
yeah.
name from a
Honestly,
video
I
game.
noticed a lot of similarities between this and the last album. At least as far as like the lyrics and the themes they use, it felt very
Talk about the metal one.
yeah.
Yeah,
It felt like
almost.
apocalyptic almost, and like kind of
Like it's
They
talk about
did.
very
God.
Yeah,
chaotic. And like about the world coming to an end, and like
But
higher
it's just groovy.
powers, and like
Right,
it was
yeah.
I mean different music, of
Yeah.
course,
Right.
different genres.
you're right.
But I think like
Story-driven.
lyrically
It's,
or
like,
like
very, like,
thematically, they're kind of like talking about
theatrical.
similar events or
Yeah.
similar not topics maybe.
No,
but
I
like,
agree.
It's like
Same theme.
it's usually like gods. Like they usually get inspiration from like
It's
old
like
stories
theatrical,
and shit.
like
Yeah.
Wasn't Thea a god? Like
Yeah,
Thea?
Thea,
Yeah.
Changa
Yeah.
is a god too,
Yeah.
and then Gilgamesh is
Oh,
a
Gilgamesh.
character.
Yeah,
Gilgamesh is the story of
biblical-
Moses.
He's a biblical
Yeah.
character.
The story of Moses and
Yeah.
Gilgamesh are like the similar. It's a flood story. It's all
Yeah.
about like,
Gilgamesh is Noah's.
I think it's
I think it's a different.
Art?
I don't think
They're
it's.
I think
totally
it's
different.
I think
you're right.
I didn't mean like kind
It's
of
a-
like that. Not
Yeah.
specifically the
Right.
Bible, but like that type
the
of
Bible gets gets the stories a lot from like it's not just
like a
they're
religious.
Yeah,
fairy tales.
exactly.
They're like
Yeah.
like
I
you know
don't think he's
thematic.
a
Are
god,
they,
but I
Ross?
think he's like a
Gilgamesh is
religious,
like religious. Yeah.
Yeah.
I know.
Like
I
hero.
forgot.
Gilgamesh
character.
is a flood story. It's like Moses, where he has to like assimilate like all the people into one spot and they like warn people of like this big flood, but nobody believes them and shit. And that's what Gilgamesh is. Because Gilgamesh, I was listening to the banana one, and there's a lot of like Thor and like rain and floods and shit, and like there's a lot of themes about the ocean and like how the seas rise, and they're all about like global warming and stuff and all that, and like Australian.
Australia,
Aussies.
Yeah.
No, but
they're seeing the worst of the worst.
We're gonna see more though. They've been posting a little bit about so they've been like in the studio. So I'm sure we'll see another.
Yeah, those
Always
boys are
come
always
out.
working.
Yeah, they're always
But
working.
yeah, I love that album.
Same.
I'm glad
I
they
agree.
did that.
I thought
they
it was
haven't made
good.
that
It's
kind
not
of
like
music
my
yet.
my like go to
Well,
for
they have a
Chase.
little
that's-
bit, but not like a full album worth of.
The Butterfly 3000 is
Yeah.
is a synthy vibe.
Yeah.
But no, yeah, this one's like darker in a weird way.
Yeah.
Like synthy music isn't usually like my
Dark
go to,
wave.
but I enjoyed the album. I thought it was very good, and it still sounds like that King Gizzard.
Yeah, with the
sound.
lyrics and stuff.
And also like
Mostly their voice, their vocals.
Mhm.
I want to bring this up as well. Like in the extended editions, at least, they were like direct references to Petrodraconic. Like as far as
really?
Oh yeah.
I'm trying to think. I texted you guys this, but then I took it out because I wanted to save it for the pod. But I was listening to it. I was like, oh shit, they're like talking about, or they like the lyrics to one of the Petrodraconic songs. And
Pedro.
Dragonic.
They're good at like going seamlessly through tracks too.
Yeah, where it seems like
You know what I mean?
one
Yeah.
whole. The
Right.
album sounds coherent.
Like
you
you
know,
were
like-
saying,
even
Ross, you get
when-
lost.
yeah,
He
in one of the
connects to the other
songs,
albums
yeah,
and
and
everything.
one of the extended editions, they were doing Motor Spirit for a bit.
Oh yeah, no, I did hear
Yeah.
that. Yeah, that's the,
And I think
the
they did
theme
it a
kinda
couple
comes
other
back.
times for a couple other songs.
Heck
Well,
yeah.
probably because they probably make because they come out with so much music that they probably write it
writing
around the
songs
same,
at the same
time.
time. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
You know,
At
No.
the same time, or they have like because you know, like how a synthesizer, they'll have a sequencer, and that you can pre-save your sequence, your tracks. You have your own sequence that goes through or whatever, and it could be like a nice like little melody, and then they'll like turn it up, like you know,
I
make
can
it go faster,
imagine
make it go slower.
This
or
leads to
whatever,
like
and
some
make
super
different-
cool like
Yeah.
live show decisions that they could do as far as
Right.
like
I'm going to see
like,
them in
mixing the
August.
shows up.
That's why
I think
they
that's
do
going to be
that.
an acoustic show though.
I know. I'm excited.
I
I'll
want to
be
go to
It's the
down.
that.
first time
I'd be
I'm
down.
ever going to see them.
Yep, I want to go to that too.
Yeah.
go.
Invite
Oh.
me.
I think it's sold out.
We'll find tickets.
Yeah, you can try tickets. I'll be there though.
You guys can find it. I got mine.
Spend
You're
$500.
going?
No.
Oh,
Yeah,
I
I
see.
see. Yeah. All right.
All right.
then
What's in?
next album was Mac
Faces.
Miller, Faces.
I've never. I didn't know this album
10 years ago.
Until you know we're listening to it.
I've
I
only
didn't know it
listened to it
existed.
all the way through one time before this. And it's
Me and
such a
Thaddeus
long
used to listen to
album.
it a lot when we were working
It's got longer
together.
songs.
Thaddeus
Yeah,
was a
it-
big fan, yeah.
Yeah, we listened to it a lot.
It came out 10 years ago.
Yeah, 10 years ago.
Yep.
It was
2014?
10th anniversary for
That's
it.
crazy.
So, okay, yeah, I was wondering about that because I didn't know really too much about the history of it or like when it was. made
And
or
it was
whatever.
his, I think, what is it?
Second?
Second.
Schoolboy
yeah,
Yeah,
Q's
like
because
full-
watching movies with the sound.
Second full length.
Yeah,
Yeah,
full
because he
length.
had. I think this was a mixtape actually.
He had
when
a
it
few
came out.
mixtapes before.
Yeah.
I remember it being a
Um,
mixtape.
It was.
This
But
was
now
a
it's on
mixtape.
Spotify.
Yeah, it was.
Remember what is it? The
Cool.
Hippocratic Oath or whatever.
His
that
Kids is
lady-
on Spotify too.
And like the first or second song, what is the thing that the doctors use an oath for like you know, do no
Yeah,
harm
the
or
hip-
whatever?
The Hippocratic.
I think that's it.
Yeah.
I think it's at the Hippocratic. So she's reciting that, right? And like it's like the
Oh,
second
yeah,
song.
yeah.
Or
Oh,
whatever.
is that the Hippocratic Oath?
I think
I think
she was
so,
saying some
yeah.
of it, but it's, so there's like this theme of like pharmaceuticals in it and like drugs.
Oh,
and
it's
stuff,
a
so the whole-
super drug heavy album.
yeah, and like
Yeah, definitely,
what your
yeah.
influences are, and like you know, yeah.
I was gonna say
it has that kind of
content
theme.
warning for that too, you know, and obviously with Mac Miller,
Yeah.
like if you need any help, for sure reach out, because there is help available. But yeah, no, it is. Like, it was like heavy. But it's crazy too. Like because I also want to bring up too, like if you guys heard about recently, you know, Kendrick Lamar saying "F the big three" and it's just me. I'm
Yeah.
like, bro, if like Mac Miller was still here, not to like, you know, like, oh, he's a whiteboard, like, yeah, go Mac Miller. No, like I actually do think like lyrically he could compare with like at least do as good as J. Cole and maybe as good as Kendrick.
And that J. Cole
I-
Kendrick Lamar beef is
Oh, so funny, yeah.
goofy.
It's goofy.
I haven't been paying attention, but I heard.
We'll talk a
something
little about it after,
yeah.
but yeah, I just think his lyric, like he's just like it's crazy because I think he was only like at this time maybe like in his early 20s still, and just like the fact that he was coming out with these songs. I mean, one of my favorites was Therapy, which is a great jam, and then like the ones with Earl Sweatshirt too, polo jeans. Like I love that style of rap. Like him and
Me too.
Earl bro are like the pinnacle of just
It's
like my
street
favorite
It's
rap.
like,
Yeah,
it-
street
I
like
can't even think of like you know.
It's almost
yeah,
almost
street,
Eminem.
but like poetic, like also because
Yeah.
like they like really like have like some like lines
I
you
don't
have
want
to
to
think
say
about.
Eminem-y, but it's like Midwest. It has a Midwest vibe, New Yorky kind of Eastern.
Yeah,
East
that's what I
Coast
mean.
But also
vibe.
California
why
with
it's a street rap, I just made that up,
like
but I mean,
Earl Sweatshirt.
Yeah.
Like, like the Joey Badass, like the
Yeah,
boom
exactly,
bappy
Joey
type,
Badass,
the boom
yeah.
bappy type 90s beats. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like, I love
exactly.
that shit.
Yeah, I love it. So like, yeah, just having those two always, they were good friends, Mac Miller and Earl. So like, I love like those two. There's another one. That he has
So
with
about
Earl.
the pharmaceuticals and stuff in the big three. So kind of
Yeah.
Kamara was saying some shit about it probably because of COVID and like all that. I don't know. I'm just not. Did you say the big three as in the pharmaceutical companies? Or
No,
the big three as the
so this
I'll
was-
be right back. I have to blow my nose.
No, this was Kendrick saying the big three out of like the big three like rappers.
Oh.
Yeah, and he's saying like his there's a song that J. Cole and Drake came out with like a while back. They were saying like, oh yeah, me, Drake, and Kendrick, we're all the big three. Of like in rap right now.
That's what Max
That's
Miller
what
said?
J. Cole said.
Just like J. Cole said.
Yeah,
Oh.
Mac is like, yeah, he's not a part of this.
Oh,
I was just saying like,
I got you.
if Mac was still alive, he might be in that consideration of being like a part because he's that same era. Because that's what they're talking about. It's that era of J. Cole, Kendrick Lamar rap, like Drake rap,
Like the 10s.
That's at 2010s. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like who was the best out of those three coming out of those three, or best out of that era? And they're saying like they're the big three. Obviously, I have no argument with that. Honestly, like. Because I could say maybe Travis Scott, but he's like kind of a little bit later on, and
Yeah, he came later then.
yeah,
2017, 18.
But so
Astro World was
honestly
when he really
like
got big.
Drake is huge. That's the thing. Like Drake is huge, and cultural like influence wise, I think Drake might beat Kendrick, but lyrical wise,
just-
Kendrick is way.
I'm
like,
not the
Kendrick
biggest
is-
Drake fan,
is
but I mean, you gotta recognize that.
No, he's like
He's just
influenced
huge.
music. Yeah,
Yeah.
he's huge. But Kendrick lyrically,
Yeah, I like Kendrick
Drake,
more than Drake.
Yeah.
But I
It's
have
Kendrick
to
all
recognize
day.
that Drake is probably the bigger.
And I love J. Cole too. I think J. Cole's, but I think lyrically Kendrick beats J. Cole.
Yeah,
and
me
obviously
too.
you saw that.
I don't
because J.
like-
Cole like
I
apologized.
don't like Kendrick Lamar's voice. I can't get past
A lot
it.
of
The
people say
raspy?
that.
Yeah,
Yeah, a lot of
I
people
love
say
it.
that. I love
Not
it.
even
yeah.
raspy, just too goofy.
People
Yeah,
say
it's
like
too,
yeah.
like,
People say like his rap style too. They don't like. I
don't. Yeah.
respect.
I'm not.
That's fine.
I just watched some videos
I think
of
it's
like
different.
people who you have seen those videos where like people who think whoever sounds like this and they do like some crazy impression. I've seen a lot of those
yeah, I
Kendrick
think
videos.
so.
And I'm like, oh my god. This...
Yeah. But you can't argue. Like he literally won, and he was like the first rapper to win like the library, like the author award for "Pimp a Butterfly." I forgot like what it is. I mean, so yeah,
Oh,
you
yeah.
can't argue his.
Yeah,
like,
no,
Does he
talent.
do
Words
a lot
and
of his
what
own beats?
Yeah, he does a lot of his own production.
which I think is really good.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
Yeah, he's got his own company. He's got his own like
Damn,
production.
didn't he?
Yeah.
Like,
That was
do...
great.
Well, I forget what album he did.
It was like wasn't that
Untitled,
on like an
on
iPhone or
Untitled.
something?
Oh,
He did that whole-
Untitled, unreleased.
unreleased, unmastered. He did that whole album himself.
Wasn't Damn like produced on like iPhone or iPad?
That was like the
I didn't hear about
videos.
that.
I didn't know.
Oh, I think
That's
you're right.
that's
No, it
interesting.
was
Yeah.
on like GarageBand or
GarageBand or something.
That's
Um,
crazy.
not just Garage. I think they use Logic and shit too. But I think yeah, you're
It
right.
started
was
off of.
It was that young kid. It was some young kid that had
Oh,
like
okay.
20, 21 years old that mixed it all on his.
Oh, that's awesome.
Oh,
yeah,
yeah,
and
that's
did the
right.
melodies all through like the voicing on the.
But he looked for like local
GarageBand
and
or-
like up and coming
Yeah.
too. Yeah, to like really work with.
Maybe I should give him a try and listen to him again. Maybe that
come
Untitled
on.
album.
That is really good.
But
Maybe we
Most
can
things,
make that
most good
the
things,
new album.
Oh,
take a
that's good.
second listen.
but it's Ross's turn to pick some
It is.
tunes
Oh, okay.
out.
Is it?
Dude, I had some.
You wanted? All right, I could.
Give me 1 second.
You told me already one idea you had.
Which one?
You told me the Pixies.
Oh, that Pixies album, the new one. Dude, it's so good. Let me think.
I
about
haven't
it.
listened to it yet, but
Yeah, I've been listening.
Here, let me.
Pick
look.
something
give
quick
us some
though. I'm getting
albums.
hungry. I need some lunch.
yeah, I don't know how much. It's hard
I
to
feel
tell
it.
how long we've been going.
I bet you an hour and a
about
half.
4:05.
We're going close to.
It's 4:05 right now.
Do this and do a little wrap up.
Couple closing final topics after.
Have you? Do you know Viagra Boys?
Yeah.
Cave World.
Oh yeah.
That album is so good, bro.
It is a great album.
It's so funny.
I think they would really like
know,
it.
I'm
man.
tied
Nope.
between.
Tell me.
I'm tied between. All right, let's do
We can do two.
Viagra Boys.
We can do two if you want to.
Let's do. All right,
just
let's for real do. It's called
Cave Town.
Cave World.
Oh, Cave World.
It's Viagra Boys called Cave World.
Okay.
Cave World, and it's I love the story behind this dude. That he's like a Swedish dude, and he's older, like an older guy that was like all he had a history of like being ended with addiction and stuff, and he like came back hard with like these like songs, and like the band that he has with him, they're like all like. They're like in their mid-20s or whatever, and this dude's like up there. Like you just got to see some videos of him. He's he's
hilarious live.
He's so funny live, and he kind of ties in with. They play live a lot with like festivals all over Europe with King Gizzard.
I like the album art.
And wait, what is it called again?
Oh, there's two. Oh, I'm looking at
Viagra Boys.
I'll listen to the deluxe edition. There's one with 16 songs and one with 12 songs.
And it's called Cave World.
Oh, really?
It's this pink one.
Yeah.
But I
I'll just
also
listen to the deluxe.
Yeah, that's fine.
I
I don't think I've heard of the deluxe.
don't think I've heard.
There's
the
one with
deluxe
16 tracks and one with 12 tracks.
Let's do the deluxe.
Yeah, might as
Well,
well.
Other
yeah,
versions.
Oh yeah. There's a deluxe one. Wow.
Might as well because I haven't heard those other ones.
I'm down to do the extended deluxe one.
Yeah.
It's a funny album. There's a lot of like good you hear it the first time and you're like, is he really saying that? But then you're like vibing with it.
I know, yeah.
Return
I
to
think you guys
Monkey.
are gonna like
I'm
it.
down.
I gotta listen
I
to
like
all the
that.
new songs on it, the deluxe version.
All right. Yeah, so
punk rock loser.
Cave World by
just
Viagra
sad,
Boys
yeah.
for next
And then
episode.
we got Buddy Games
Yeah,
for the
that's
movie.
Then-
Cool.
And then also like side album, that Pixies album.
Yeah, I kind of want
Because I do
We
wanna
don't have
listen to
to
it.
do it like hardcore.
We don't have to do like an
uh,
official
You
discussion.
should
the
like
album?
listen to it. It's called Doggerel. It's the latest one.
Doggerel.
Doggerel.
Yeah.
Okay. It's a new one?
I'll put
Came
it
out in
I'll put it the
2022.
chat.
Yeah.
2022. It's their latest one. The Pixies. I've never really delved into the Pixies. I haven't. They never really
either.
They have their first two albums. They were like weird to me, and like everyone loves the first two. That's like
Yeah.
the staple ones. And then they broke up through like the mid '90s, and then they kind of came back in the like 2010 era, and they just came out with albums like.
Wow.
And they're all like they're great apparently.
Shit.
And I've only really listened to this one and the one before this one, but there's some bangers on
Let's
Yeah.
go.
here.
All
Kind
right.
of Cage Elephant.
Yeah.
Kind of like
All right.
Nice.
I'll put it in the chat though.
Yeah,
So we
I
can-
got
I think
those.
you played some of it before me in the car, and I was like, it sounds like Cage the Elephant.
Yeah,
I feel like they got a lot of inspiration from them, probably.
Cage the Elephant. Definitely.
Cage the
Yeah.
Elephant.
Yeah.
Yeah, they've been kind of like
Cage the Elephant got
No, Cage the Elephant
inspired
got
by
big. The
Pixies.
Pixies were like, yeah,
Pixies are inspired.
we gotta
by
come
Cage the
back
Elephant.
again.
Well, it could be
Yeah.
because they were broke up
No,
for
exactly.
so long.
They broke
and
up.
come
No,
They
back
seen the
and-
Cage the Elephant
For
do
their
that.
newer
They're like,
albums, yeah, sure.
Yeah.
we could do that.
We could,
Yeah.
that sounds cool.
Yeah, we could
like
do-
especially
Right, yeah.
what is it? Around My Head, Cage the Elephant. Song.
Ooh, yeah.
That one has been accused of like it just sounds just like a Pixie song. It does sound like a,
All right, what do you think, boys? Should we wrap it up?
Anybody? Any wrap up topics from it?
Because I need a sandwich and a nap.
Is there anything?
Let me see. I think
Are
we
we
covered
missing?
most of
We
the
did play the
topics
game
I
already.
wanted to cover. It's
So we
like
can play
Chris
the game
Farley's
here.
cousin being a high executive at Ford. Me and Chris
Really?
found that out. I thought you found that out too. Yeah, Chris Farley's cousin.
Did I find that out?
It's like a high exec. He's like one of the high execs
Making
at
brake
Ford.
pads?
Yeah. No, he's like
No, he's the boss.
He's
Make
a,
it break
no, yeah, he's a big
Callahan
he's a big
off.
He's like, fucking
No,
Sorry,
man.
Shannon.
Like I just think that's so cool. Like, yeah.
That's
I
funny.
think maybe you
There's a
told me
movie.
that because our mutual friend Jimmy, his
Have you been-
dad is pretty high up there at the Ford.
I
and
think like you
it
told
might-
me
he
that, and
might
my
have
dad
that.
told me that.
Did you hear they're making a biopic or whatever of Chris Farley?
Are
Let's
they?
It's
go.
like I don't know if it's true or it's real, but I've been seeing
Biopic means like an actor playing him, right?
yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, that's gonna be cool.
yeah, that'd be
I
cool.
wonder who they could pick.
I know.
They picked somebody.
Yeah, Chris.
They picked somebody.
Well, they're also.
I wish it was Chris.
There's a photo that I saw too that I wanted to show you guys. I didn't save it, but it was
That's
like
awesome.
Chris Farley and Jim Carrey just meeting each other in 1997. What a legendary movie that would have been, bro! If they would have gotten
They were
together.
supposed to.
I don't know. Like they.
Well,
yeah.
he's supposed to be Cable Guy, Larry, or the Cable Guy, right? Chris Farley was supposed to be the
He was
Cable
supposed
Guy.
to be Cable Guy, I think,
Yeah, and then Jim
originally.
Carrey
Yeah,
did
but
it, and then
Jim
he's supposed to be Shrek.
Yeah.
Yeah,
What?
Paul
Yeah.
Walter Hauser will play Chris Farley in an upcoming biopic movie directed by Josh.
Oh, I
Trank.
know
Guys
him.
are
Where's he
crazy.
from?
He's
I
from
forgot
something,
about
and
that.
I
That's
know.
a crazy.
Award,
Jim
so
Carrey
he's
is
like a
insane in that.
Yeah.
Just-
Like actually,
really
like a
look like
terrifying
him.
human being.
Yeah, it's terrifying. Yeah.
Not like a normal
see.
Jim
We'll
Carrey,
see.
just like
They're
a,
gonna do him up. You know.
yeah,
like
yeah.
a person you wouldn't want to hang around.
No, yeah, that might be a
That's
movie
exciting.
that we
Yeah.
might have to watch.
I forgot about that.
So he's
movie.
already filmed it.
No, they're.
He's from
they announced
SNL
it.
too. He's from
Oh
SNL.
wow, okay. So they're in the making of a biopic with Chris Farley. We're pretty excited about that.
That would be our movie pick.
Yeah, that will definitely be a movie pick
for sure.
Easily.
All right, guys.
All right,
Time to wrap
wrap it up.
Yeah,
let's
That
wrap
was a
it,
good.
snap
Thank
it,
you for that.
and stamp it.
I'm excited.
Wow. I didn't know. Thank you for that. Yeah, I didn't know.
Oh, that was you.
We
Yeah,
should
the
have biopic.
biopic.
Yeah.
One more time.
Oh, yeah.
I just
One more time. One more time before you wrap it up. This has been another episode, number 11 of the Delta City Podcast.
podcast.
We gotta do our outro.
Our real outro.
And this has been another episode of the Delta
Delta
City.
Yeah.
Bye, guys.
Hell yeah.
Love you.
Heck yeah.
Thanks for watching.